Hello? You guys couldn't hear me that whole time? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Envy. Dude, I can't believe that you guys couldn't hear me. I was talking to Walrus this whole time about fucking pads and shit. That's hilarious. I thought you guys could hear me. Yeah, Walrus, I was just saying that I would probably use a PS pad. Like I totally agree with I think it was Dank that said that just whatever you're comfortable with, and whatever controller you like, whatever you used in the past, use that. That's so funny. Thank you, Envy, for letting me know. Envy, you playing tonight? You want to get some games right now? Let's see here. I think this is sorted by, let me sort this by connection quality. I don't know. It was already sorted that way. Here we go. I'm going to block this guy. You know what I was thinking today, guys, before the stream started? I wish there was a completion percentage for blocking guys on Fightcade. I wish I had like a percentage going up here while I'm blocking them. That'd be so sick. I'm down for some games, but I still need a little bit of time. Okay, that's fine. Totally understand. I'll challenge all these guys then. We got a good connection. Crooked. Cloud Columbus. Oh, I challenged somebody. Oh, I challenged them all. Okay. Snackwell 5? Snackwells? Teaklegend sounds familiar. Oh, Crazier Stairs. But see, Crazier, he's the one who's got the idols. I always challenge him and he never fights me. I think he's just loitering. I wish that would be like against the rules. Like, I wish you'd go automatically like away after a while of not doing anything. So somebody accepted. It was Gunpla Ross. What's up, King? Thought you used a Wharf 9000, huh? I use a Wharf 9000 when I'm playing really serious, Sea King. But just for you guys, I don't fuck with the Wharf. Only when I'm fighting really good players. So we got Necro here. Necro's creature I usually like fighting. But I'm kind of narrow-minded when I fight Necro sometimes, because the guys I fight are very particular in the way they play. Rough is Teak. Okay, cool. Yes, get you in the queue, Rough Stuff. I'll get you in the queue. What's up, Kraus? Oh no, I didn't want that. I wanted to jump. Oh shit. Now see, other Necros I fight would have parried that. They would have parried the, after I blocked the crouching medium punch, I think it is.
Are you ready? Go!
So I'll do a quick first to something with this guy. First to 3, maybe? Should confirm that in secret. Flip Synapse. Vencabot bot, huh? Gotta live with that. Vencabot bot. Sounds like a ring to it. Actually, it's surprisingly rough. Sometimes you can't trust that ping that it shows.
Are you ready? Go!
For whatever reason. It's not that bad, it's just, I can definitely perceive rollbacks, which is frustrating. Like, yeah, it's definitely not the best. Oh shit, confirmations? I gave that to him. Wow, he's not blocking. He is not blocking. Maybe he can't see me. He just can't see me. I'm gonna do this until he dies. Oh, nice. Whoa. Yikes. So that first we get a queue going. Got Teaklegend that wants in at least. Who else is playing tonight?
Find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the street fighter. Yeah, I've been waiting for you. I got it.
SA2.
Are you ready? Go.
Ow! That hurt like a mug. What's up, Patrick? Oh shit, got underneath. Oh shit, I deserve that. That's not safe. So Patrick, I have a question for you, dude. Do you play Q? I'm gonna think of a different Patrick. There's been a pleasure having the chat lately, but in my mind, I feel like you play Q. I think of a different Patrick. Oof. Okay, let's get a Q going here. So let's see. I want rough stuff. That's teaklegend is rough. I played Yang when I was on. Okay, I got you. I'm thinking of somebody else then. I'm thinking of Pat. I think he went by Pat Q. Pat Q or something like that. Yang is Envy, huh? Yeah, this is Patrick and Envy. Love Shiva Jones. You playing tonight, dude? Let's see here. So we got teaklegend. I'm gonna put Envy in the Q. That's envboricua. Let's maybe still going by young swipes, right? Didn't go well with Patrick. That's fine. Threevenge said he would join. I think we're talking about Threevenge, yeah? Excellent. Thank you, Cammy. You playing, Cammy? In case it put me into... Cammy, I have a question for you. I have a few questions for you, dude. I'm trying to remember what the first one was. WiFiKai young swipes. Oh, yeah. Docked... I mean, not docked. Earlier in the chat, we had... I'm sorry, I can't think of the handle off the top of my head. I had a friend asking about what controller was the best controller, the best pad for playing Third Strike on, between PS2, PS1, and SNES. And I couldn't think of... for me, I think it would be PS1 if I had to pick one, because I'm comfortable with PS1 shape. But I mentioned that you're comfortable playing 3S on pad. SNES easy, says Katie. Easy. That's what neonriot said. WiFiKai young swipes. Okay. What's up, feed some feed? Brimming my break, huh? Boy on fleek, starting to tweak. I saw you on Fightcade feed some feed, but I noticed that you're on Wi-Fi. We don't fight Wi-Fi here, unfortunately. I think PS2 is pretty good, too. I love the PS2. My thinking for PS2 is that maybe the controller will be a little bit too squishy. It's a very squishy controller. I like it personally as well. Neon can play. Let's go. Okay. I would, but I gotta stop playing, staying up. Huh? I wake up feeling like shit too old. That's how I've been lately, Cammy. I've been getting hella weird sleep. Huh? Dan's gonna hop on the queue. I believe he also goes by Dank Ainsley, like this, I think, maybe, on Fightcade. So I didn't make it to yesterday's stream. I had a dentist appointment. Oh, no problem, Connor, of course. I'm glad you went to the dentist and got that taken care of. I played Alpha 3 on DualShock 2, and could do customs and juggles and combos on it, huh? So you're quite comfortable with the DualShock 2 controller. Yeah, I know that a lot of guys play like on DualShock 3 and Xbox 360 controller, I think. No underscore. Okay, space. I know you have spaces in your names on Fightcade. That explains WiFiKai young swipes here. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna put myself at the bottom of the queue. Yeah, let's do it that way. So can we do teaklegend versus WiFiKai young swipes to start things off tonight? That'd be fun. If you guys are down, that is. Who else is online right now that I know? Anybody? Let's see here. Geriatric Ryu. I wish that was, really funny if that was Gamester. Okay. Hitting that plank. I can now run that Dolphin there on stream. Nice, Connor. Nice. I fucking love Dolphin, dude. I'm thinking about actually... Oh, there's Milt Gross. I'm thinking about... Let's see, King. I'm considering going to their forum and asking them if they can adjust the game's code for me. Does that seem kind of self-important? Seems we're talking about fighters as well, huh? Nice. Here we go. WiFiKai young swipe versus teaklegend. So we got Yang versus Yang here. First to two, yeah. Thank you, Rust. I'm sorry. Okay, first to twos, guys. Until we have at least 10 players.
Go.
Then we'll maybe consider going to first to ones. So we got teaklegend here going with Q after all. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Patrick. Patrick was the Yang player. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit drowsy. I got the itis, guys. My local Mexican food place, Mexico To Go, has a special this week. $5 burritos and $1 tacos all week long. So before the stream, I went out and got some food. Normally, I wouldn't do that. But today I did. And, I am stuffed. I am fucking stuffed, Katie.
Go for it.
And I'm radiating onion, which I love. That's how you know you have some really delicious onion, guys. When you just radiate the onion after you eat it. $1 tacos, guys. So Tika already has the first round. That's exciting. This is a really rough matchup for Q. It's Taco Tuesday, Mana Watts, but here's the thing though. They have a promotion, they're running it every single day this week. So my thinking is this. How am I gonna peter out this taco obsession? Am I gonna get it every single day? That's my plan originally, was to get it every single day, but that seems like maybe too much. Not because I couldn't necessarily afford it, but because I'm not sure a man should eat tacos every single day. Maybe you should. Start freezing them, man. Let's start freezing them. Just buy a whole shit ton and put them in the freezer for the future. This is fucking sick. I want to run this as a fucking set later this evening. Okay, so Young Swipes, aka Envy, gets the grib. Shout out to WiFiKai. Third strike. Third frame. No mercy. Fucking love it. Oh, sick! You can tell Teak is really quite comfortable with his character here. We're seeing him using some very interesting... Oh no! God, I hate that. Oh no, I missed a confirm. Sick! Look, I control the jump with the fucking roundhouse. Not bad. Oh, he's eating taquitos, huh? Yeah, I'm in hog heaven, guys. You know, I have a belly full of Mexican food right now. But if I seem a little bit...
Find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the street.
That's why.
Prepare for battle.
Because, damn. You need those really stinky white onions, guys. Like, really white, really raw. So when you get done eating, you just taste it all day. You smell like onions.
I got the picture.
I want to meet a girl one day, guys, that just smells like onions all the time. Just eat some like an apple. Sick! Sick poke! Here we go, we got Yang stuff happening. Not blocking dive kicks, I wonder why that is. Maybe it's... I don't know, that doesn't seem right. Sorry to subjugate you to my abysmal display with the printing the other day, though. I'm really grateful you were there, huh? That was a really fun stream, Connor. Maybe you want to play some printing. You don't like onions, Shiva Jones? Come on, Shiva Jones. Who else to chat doesn't like onions? They're kind of a controversial food. So we saw a parry there from Tika, a little too far, though. Can't stand them, so Connor and Shiva Jones are anti-onion. Yes, we're seeing Young Swipes really punishing Teak there for trying to press buttons, man. When we see Teak here with some very interesting pokes for a Q player, but it's still Yang, for God's sake. He's saying, listen, dude, I'm just gonna keep pressing these buttons until you die, basically. We get Brandon here versus Young Swipes. That's Threevenge versus Young Swipes. That's what I'm saying, Vince. Onions fucking slap, dude. That's just the truth. I wouldn't come on and stream and lie to you guys. Don't tell No More Funland I said that. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Mushrooms are low tier for sure, says Katie. I don't like mushrooms either, Katie. But they're also one of those... controversial foods. There are those that love mushrooms. Like, really love mushrooms. Maybe I don't fuck with them. Can we get Young Swipes versus Threevenge, please? If Threevenge is ready, that is. Onions and mushrooms are my mortal fear along with spiders, huh? Vince says spiders are friends. I like spiders a lot until they're crawling on me. Then I dislike them somewhat. Here we go. WiFiKai Threevenge versus WiFiKai Young Swipes. There we go. So feed some likes to store-bought mushrooms.
Well, I got the picture.
No onions, no garlic, no mushrooms. Spiders be cool though. Keep the bugs out of the house. You don't like garlic either, Shiva Jones? Not even on like breadsticks? I don't understand. You don't like garlic bread? I think that garlic can be overused. I've had that happen to me in the past, and it can be quite disgusting. But I would say 10 out of 10 times I'm pro garlic. Says, are you insane? Are you mentally ill, dude? What's wrong with you, dude? It's okay, Shiva Jones. Now I feel bad. Hating garlic with the actual fucks with Vince, huh? Ban this man. I'm not gonna ban Shiva Jones doesn't like garlic. I'm not, you know, I'm saying that I'm enough of a man to have not considered it. But I'm more of a man than anyone that would ban a person because they don't like garlic. This is an Italian American. I didn't know that, Vince. Garlic is so underrated, says Connor, huh? My mom can't stand it. I barely get to have it. Damn, rest in peace. Only garlic for vampires, huh? And the occasional illnesses she was doing. That's good. I always tell this story, guys. I should be commentating on the match. I always tell this story, right? I can't help it. I used to work at a grocery store. And one time, this guy, there's a display of garlic in the center aisle. And the guy walks up with his wife, or his girlfriend or whatever, and he grabs probably like, he grabs an entire bag of garlic, like just an insane amount of it. And I said to him, hey, what's the deal, man? Got a big problem with Dracula's at home? And his wife steps, she looks at me immediately looks up at me with a sad expression. As soon as I say that, he looks at me and he's like, oh my god. He doesn't say anything. His wife steps in front of him, between he and I. And she goes, actually, vampires aren't allergic to garlic. That's just a myth. So that's first to one. Are we at disconnection here? Can we do first to twos? Can we get one more with young swipes and Threevenge? And I was like, I didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, what? Look for the subs, Vince. Rough Stuff got one. Connor got one. Rockstage, shout out to fucking Rock Mounty. Shout out to Dank as well. And thank you for the gift sub to Kikkuhime. Vince says they all gotta respect garlic though, huh? You don't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it. What's up, Kyosuke? Just getting the queue started, man. I'm talking about Dracula's and whether or not they're allergic to garlic. My first thought was, how can you take it so personally that I apparently misunderstood that vampires are allergic to garlic when I literally said, do you got a problem with Dracula's? Like, what? How can she slap with Katie? How can she slap? Thanks for the gift subs, Vince. I think we're only like maybe like 2 subs now away from our goal. I wonder why it's not updating yet. Our goal for a week of pizza and a movie? What's up, Super Snoopa? It says they believe / are vampires, huh? Maybe you're right, Super Snoopa. Maybe they are vampires. Yeah, about to say. That's why she looks so personally, right? I didn't even think about that option, dude. So, okay, I can have onions, okay? I can have garlic. You can't tell me I can't have garlic because I'm a vampire. It's not a big deal. You just thought I was trying to say that she couldn't have any garlic. She says, I would just say, so you've encountered vampires? Dude, I think Super Snoopa's on something here. I think she probably was a vampire. And that's why she was like, I can have garlic, right? She's fucking ignorant. So the kids are ready to play some games, huh? They put you in the queue, dude. I don't know how to tell that guy. Vampires are also a myth, says Vince. Why I remember that really strongly, Vince, is that as soon as I said it, this guy looked up at me and he was like, dude, don't. Why'd you have to say vampires, dude? Why'd you bring up vampires? Only reason to get that offended is if he or she were vampires. I mean, you're right, Super Snoopa, you're right. That adds up. So the score was, I think, 1 for young swipes, right? So we're gonna see Brendan close this out right now. Now it's 1-1, I believe. If I'm wrong. Watch replays on WiFiKai archives, says feed someone, and like, and subscribe, says and do comment. I saw you on earlier feed, but I had to block it because you're on fucking Wi-Fi. I block all Wi-Fi players, without exception. I would have said yes, but what do you have for werewolves? Yeah. Not sure we have any silver. Bootcamp that's over the weekend. I realized fucking 2 isn't for me. Why is that, Bootcamp? What's the deal? Have you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows? No, I don't. I think I'm familiar with it. This whole conversation interaction sounds like a bit from that movie, huh?
Are you ready?
I go either way, guys. WiFiKai. Internal battle. Okay, my first piece of advice for you to feed something is get off Wi-Fi. Okay. That's fucking Threevenge? Oh my god. Oh no, that's Threevenge. That's definitely Threevenge. Finish that. Hey, we got last round, guys. The only Wi-Fi player you haven't blocked, so you haven't been online, Connor. You haven't been online.
Go for it.
I was saying before the stream started, guys, I wish that there was a completion percentage on Fightcade for Wi-Fi players blocked. Then I feel like it was a real meta game. If I'm sitting here blocking guys, just sitting here, just chilling, and I'm like, I wish there was like a number going up. I wish I was gaining levels or something. Uh-oh. Online justice. Oh, sick! No super! Uh-oh! Good punish! Good awareness from young swipes there. You can't put that fireball out in the corner like that. It's not safe. Good block! Oh, no! Oh, my god. Oh, that was so sick. What a fucking game. What a fucking game. That was sick. Well played, gentlemen. Well played. Threevenge gets knocked down there. Loses 2-1. I'm going to put Kyosuke right here. Up next is Young Swipes versus Katie Alpha. Not sure what handle he's going by on Fightcade tonight. That was sick, Katie. You should fucking run the set.
I highly doubt it. Damn! I highly doubt it, dude.
Who's Katie playing as today? Is he going to be Katie Alpha?
Damn, Caesar.
Or is it going to be WiFiKai? What's his handle? WiFiKai something? We'll find out down here. Jeez, those vampires are real, according to the Vedas. They're on another planet, huh? The Vedas? Vedas? I'm not in WiFiKai, says Katie. I'm not sure what that is. I'm Katie Alpha. Oh, okay, okay, I see. I gotcha. I was confused. I was confused with somebody else. Brain's getting stronger, Connor. That was a really sick super punish on that Banty Slash. Actually, Young's gang was inspiring. Yeah, NV, yeah, Young Swipes here is an NVKO in the chat, Twitch chat. He's no joke, dude. He's no joke. Seems I may have over-mixed his pancake batters at Shiva Jones, huh? Oh, what does that mean, Shiva Jones? Oh, you got the run back. So we got Katie here trying to avenge teaklegend. What happened to the overmixed pancake batter? Did you feed somebody with a lot of replays, dude? Nice. Sick little shimmy there into the low forward. Oh, gross! Gross. The fake shove into the walk-up launch. I'm not sure that was a punish. It kind of looked like a punish. No, because he was airborne. It couldn't have been. Try to jump away. Ooh! Okay, good throw tech there from KD. That's a really tough throw to tech. I wouldn't have teched that. There we go. KD ekes out that first round. Hefty, flat pancakes. Hefty and flat instead of fluffy, huh? Pretty light and fluffy. I got you, I got you. Well, interesting. I had to try an overmixed pancake, Shiva Jones. I mean, I can hardly imagine picking that being good. Here we go. Raw super. This is what Q kind of has to do sometimes. If you're me, you can hate on Q for raw supering, because I certainly would. Out of salt. There you go. But he has no invincible reversals. He has shitty pokes. He's really pretty hard to get a win with. Sometimes you gotta let that super rip, man. As a reversal or just in the nooch. Just because it has priority. And something fast. And there we saw him do it in a reset situation. Trying to tell Young Swipe, you can't just, apply pressure for free against me. I mean, yeah, I'm Q, but can't just apply free pressure. How does rank work on here? I have a bunch of a hunch, but it's so weird. You just challenge guys that have a higher rank than you, and you beat them, and your rank goes up. But you guys know me. I don't really fuck with rank that much anyway. What's up, Banking? What's up, Raid Banking? Welcome forward. What are you guys playing over there? Some Third Strike? A gentleman's game? Or some kind of savage game? Like Fall Guys? Tick Gribs? Just a little jugle. Good pressure there. Typical KD's kind of pressure. With the light buttons in between. Kind of make sure that you're respecting his advantage or disadvantage in some cases. Big chillin' says Connor. I was going to stream, but got too tired. I know that feeling. I'm feeling pretty tired right now myself. And I had a lot of food before the stream. I got the itis. I'm sure the threats will wake me up though. It's not safe. Well, I missed the punch. But Swipes has no meter. You could have done EX minutes if you wanted to. Okay. Toward parries. Hey, chat, is Banking. Hey, Venka. Hey, yeah, the gentleman game. Oh, I got you. Cool. Any good games tonight? Or are they all bad games? Had a bunch of GGs or got some BGs? Me? No, it's all BGs for me. These guys are too free. KD Alpha? That's 2. I'm gonna waste my time fighting KD Alpha? KD versus neonriot's up next. Yeah, so KD is a former Yang main, and you can tell he's quite comfortable. He kind of understands how to get out of Yang's pressure maybe better than other players do. We see him sort of trying to use that toward parry as a way to challenge out of situations where Yang is pressing light buttons or trying to hit him with a quick high. That's what I'm saying, I mean, KD who? No, seriously though, guys. KD is one of those players that I've never been able to beat. So we get Neon versus KD Alpha. It's always GG's here, guys. Always GG's here. I wish me and KD had a better connection to each other, but he's down there in Houston. I'd say teaklegend, aka Rough Stuff, is effectively avenged by this Q.
Welcome to the world of the street.
Cold water. So good. So we're going to see KD stick with Q here, or he's going to try somebody else? I'm not sure if it'd be any fun to fight Q against Remy with Q. I don't feel the same way about Hugo, though. It's going to be quite a challenge. Because it's that dirty south. What's up, Kyo? Welcome aboard. It's really real, Book. It really is real.
Are you ready? Go!
Connor created his rig. So many options for streaming. I'm thinking something GameCube. Something GameCube. What do you guys want to watch Connor stream on GameCube? What's good on GameCube? For me, Sonic R, dude, obviously. Sonic Gems Collection. I would watch anyone play Sonic R. Good pressure here. So Neon's playing Remington. This is character sort of plays a tertiary. With dash over dibs. Remy's got a very slow dash.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Did you dodge? Playing 360 with Sandy Bags? Parry into 720. What's up, Jandor? Welcome aboard, dude. Starting to notice that KD's Hugo gives no foul to Super Snoop, huh? I'm sure that's fair to say. How do you mean? Nice parry. Oof. First to twos, guys. First to twos. The off button is the best thing on the GameCube as a kid. You don't like GameCube, Kyo? I never had a GameCube myself. I don't really know. I have a lot of GameCube games. Push him into the corner, says Super Snoop. Well, that's what you gotta do.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I mean, that's what you do when you fight Remy. You gotta jump. You can't walk toward him. He's got hella fucking fireballs. Kyo's not a fan of the GameCube. It's one of those consoles that's widely considered to be, you know, like underrated. I'm not sure how fair that is or isn't. I am just meditating on it. Pretty much sums up this matchup we're watching now. At least I got a few rounds off of them with my Alex and Remy since time. Yeah, bootcamp. Yeah, Neon plays a little bit of Remy. I'd say he probably still plays Oro the most. I'd say he plays Alex, you know, a little less than that.
Engage.
Because he's a bully, Sandybags. I fucking love Sandy. I think Sandy's probably my favorite player in this game. Never been good at making people scare until the middle of the match in Super Snoopa, huh? Yeah, you gotta be aggressive. That's what I'm thinking Lily too. Oh, nice. I should kill. That's 2. Okay, so up next is Dank Ainsley versus KD Alpha. If you guys want to get in the queue, let me know. Right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in the queue. Good game, Neon. If you guys want to get in the queue, let me know. If you're playing tonight, we have somebody stop KD. We need some guys here to fucking slow down KD Alpha. I'm gonna try my damnedest. What's up, Spectre? Dank Ainsley. I always say Dan Ainsley. Yeah, before the stream, when I was muted and realized I was muted, I was telling Dan that he's gonna always be Daniel Ainsley to me. He can make his name Dank Ainsley if he wants, but he's gonna always be Daniel Ainsley to your boy.
Are you ready? Go.
Kid's gonna go with Oro here. They're both top tiers now. You guys see that, you know, quote-unquote theoretical tier list. I forget exactly what player it was. You guys probably told me in the chat what player it was exactly, but some Japanese 3S player made a tier list based on what he believes is the theoretical potential of the characters. Vanaus is Vince. Vanaus one that did it. Not to say that these are characters that have placed highly in tournaments, but rather that when you look at the way that they play and what the tools they have, they're theoretically, this is a new theoretical tier list. And he put Oro, and I believe, yeah, Urien as well, over Chun and Ken. I've been kind of meditating on that, right?
Prepare to strike. Now.
I guess because, I don't know, because someone like Urien doesn't need to confirm to get his damage. I kind of understand Oro because he has one-hit kill. And I can kind of understand, I mean, I can kind of see where he's coming from with Urien. But, you know, Urien, he gets unblockables. And he gets meter very quickly. It's not hard for him to get his unblockables either. But I feel like, you know, someone like Chun still has, you know, just the raw damage off of confirm. The raw damage from a confirm. I feel like it's kind of hard to take Chun out of the top tier, even if she doesn't have, you know, the shenanigans other characters have. But she got some shenanigans. Remy's the best theory fighter, IMO, like a TAS versus TAS type of deal, says Spectre. Huh? You think so? I'm curious to see what you mean exactly. But even then, I think I kind of feel like this theoretical tier list is not really incorporating, like, you know, non-human. Like, I think it probably still has to be like human executable situations. I think if I had to guess what is meant by a theoretical tier list, I just kind of think maybe he's talking about, you know, if the right player came around, right? If the right player hypothetically came around, could you make these characters stronger than the other characters?
Now,
thank you, Vince, for the plug there.
Welcome to the Lorde of Tiers.
Yeah, I can kind of see. Some of you think about Oro. The thing about Oro is that if he gets a parry, which of course, you know, parries are third strike, then he can kill you in essentially one hit. Of course, you can parry out of it if you're really sneaky. But it's very hard. It's a hell of a mix-up. Put it that way. Because he can mix up the timing of it, so you can't parry out either. Of course, you still could just to kind of guess which one he's going to do. But I don't know. I feel like, to me, maybe Urien, although I hate fighting Urien, especially online, I'm not sure if he has that same potential. Like, he's got unblockables, and again, he builds meter really fast, so he's got hella unblockables. And his buttons are really good too. He's got high damage without even needing super bar. He can do launch in the corner and get insane juggles with specials that do incredible damage. But You guys know me. I'm one of those guys that really feels like Chun in this game is so strong. But WordApples. I've tried streaming again, but this is working for now, huh? Apple's gonna upgrade again in a month. I hear your machine's working for what it needs to be working for right now. You know? She's on the same tier. It's not. She's not above him. She's equal. I know she's strong, very strong. In fact. Oh, really? I thought I misremembered. Let me click this link. I thought that she was put in the mid tier, and I thought Urine was top tier. Yeah, I thought she was put in the high tier. No, so they have her. They have, you know, the god tier is Oro, Urine, and Yun, and they put Chun below those characters. And I just have trouble accepting that, you know, Chun would be anything but a top of the top. Doesn't look that's higher. Are you looking at the same link? You guys don't see Yuri on the very top? Or maybe I'm misreading. Maybe you guys talking about Makoto and Chun. And Ken.
You win.
Beep. So Katie takes it. Let's play, Apple. Let's play. He has a Chun and S. Look at that link. Yeah, I have the link open. You guys don't see Urine above her? He has a tier above S, right? Let me put Apples in this queue. Doesn't he have a tier above S, or am I literally having a fucking seizure? Okay. Let me challenge. I have to go available here. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to try and find KD Alvaria. Thank you, KD. 3 boars today.
Welcome to the
Chun is probably the best footsies, but then Ken being a close second to this actually. Got Necro here. Okay. He's going to be a very unusual Necro, I feel like. Which is good.
into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh! Get a button there.
Fighters ready. Engage.
No EX. There we go. I literally couldn't use forward or roundhouse in a couple of rounds over the weekend on WiFiKai 2. Everybody experiences hit or miss. Couldn't use forward or roundhouse, you're having buttons not work all of a sudden.
Welcome to the Lorde of Tiers. Well, I got here for battle. Fighters ready. Engage.
Ouch. Okay, nice. Oh, wow. Sick! Can't believe we got there to get out of my semi punch range.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, this is, again, I think that it's interesting. This is Super Snoop in the chat. I'm not saying that I would say, I'm open-minded to the idea that, I'm sorry, I missed his parry there. That maybe, you know, Chun wouldn't necessarily be the best in a theoretical tier list, because maybe what he's arguing is that maybe footsies is not really the be-all, end-all in Third Strike. That'd be very controversial. He's basically the characters he's putting on the list on his god tier are ones that wouldn't be considered footsies characters. They're considered like bullshit characters. I should have ate shit right there. That's safe. Oh my god, that was real deep. Oh, GG, Katie. Okay, I'm going to put both me and Katie at the bottom, so I can take a breather after that fucking short set there. I'm still working through these burritos, guys. Internally speaking, I'm gonna change Apple's name to WiFiKai. I think it's Kikkuhime, or is it Kiku with the 2 Ks in there? Could be a Teak versus Kyosuke. Teak versus Kyosuke. Yeah, Kikkuhime. That's a pretty cool handle. Not sure it's as good as AudreyApples, but that's pretty sick. Could be a teaklegend versus Kyosuke, please. First to 2. Whew. I wouldn't recommend that though. This is boot camp. I know it's not the be-all end-all, but given her bullshit, her footsies gives a huge advantage. That's true too. I'm just trying to put forth. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting tier list. I'd be curious to hear you guys' ongoing thoughts about it. Could you fight teaklegend, Kyosuke? Teaklegend. Running deep, boot camp. WiFiKai running deep. But their fucking fearless leader is not here today. Fake Daigo? Here we go. Teaklegend versus Kyosuke. WiFiKai! WiFiKai! They're gonna be on WiFiKai too, like that, especially Third Strike. While trying other games like Windjammers and NBA Jams with Doctor. That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, I got the picture.
She says Chun mains, am I right? Yeah, Apples is playing Chun these days.
Go for it.
Yeah, I find it an interesting notion, right? Something that I think that what I love about that tweet, guys, that Vanau tweet, is that it puts a spotlight on something that I think has been a question in a lot of people's minds, you know, that play Third Strike, which is this is a game that's notorious for having extremely good neutral. Right, the game's neutral is so sick. Very fast-paced game, very fast walking speeds, really cool buttons. It's kind of game where, you know, it makes sense that characters that have strong neutral like Ken and Chun would be the top tiers. Right? Because they're really hard to fuck with. This game, you know, the neutral is very rewarding in this game. So characters that have strong neutral would, you know, would be very strong characters. But there's another dimension of Third Strike. Right? There's a dimension of, you know, characters like Makoto, characters like, you know, Urien and Oro, and characters that basically they get a lot of damage off of juggles, combos, and shenanigans. Now, those characters you don't typically see, you know, necessarily in grand finals as much. Yeah, Seppley is super strong, Katie, exactly. Seppley is super strong. They've got really good neutral, for sure. It's hella good neutral. But Seppley is mad strong in Third Strike. So, I mean, again, it makes sense to me that tier lists would be based on tournament wins, and we see typically, you know, the neutral characters winning in tournament. You know, maybe outside, you could argue Young is, you know, a very Seppley-based character as well. He's got strong neutral as well, though. But it's interesting to ask, like, you know, a character that can one-touch kill off of a parry. A character that has these unblockables and really strong heavy buttons and a good special like Urien. You know, in the right hands, can we say that, you know, these characters are any weaker than characters like Chun or Ken? I don't know. We got Chulak in the chat. Wait, oh, there he is. Look more, Chulak. One for Darian. So Teaklegend went from playing Q to playing Makoto. Defense is greater than offense in this game. You think so, Spectre? Well, to each their own. I think compared to some other fighting games out there, the reason why I'm drawn to Third Strike is that defense is pretty strong in this game. I love defensive play. I think that in Third Strike, you know, defense is very rewarding. But stronger than offense in Third Strike? I don't know. I mean, of course, if we're playing online, for sure. Like, when we're playing online, obviously offense is hella buffed, and defense is hella nerfed. We got the quick switch here, back to Q. Ready to rise up myself? Let's go, Chulak. Are you ready right now? Should I put you in the queue? People finding out new Oro TODs with SA2, says Dank Ainsley, huh? Are they? Or are they old Oro TODs that we're rediscovering because people haven't been effectively archiving and sharing information? You're right, Andy. Yeah, defense is strong in Third Strike. But I also think it's worth mentioning that when you're playing on Fightcade 2 a lot, offense is really, really strong. Or online in general. Let's go Chulak.
Engage.
You know, when you take away just a few frames of reaction time, you know, the neutral changes in Third Strike to reward offense quite a bit more. Interesting how those slaps don't all hit at that spacing. Also interesting to me that they don't get pushed back when they block at all. They get stuck in there. RX lost to Sugiyama, which is lower tier character, says Kyo. That's true. But that's why we, you know, typically express tiers as a ratio, right? Not because higher tier is guaranteed to be lower tier, but because it's much more rare.
You win.
That's 2 for Kyosuke. Let me move Teak down. Good games, Teak. As a reminder, guys, we're doing first at 2s here. If you guys are trying to get games in between, by all means. You guys don't want to sit here and wait with your hands in your pockets, get some games while you wait. Up next, we have Kyosuke versus Threevenge. Winner fights Young Swipes. So in this case, I'm going to ask Young Swipes to not start a long set while he waits. But anybody below Young Swipes should feel free to get them games in. I'm going to add Chulak to the queue as well. I'm actually going to put him above. Let's put him right here at right before Dank Ainsley. Here we go. WiFiKai, Threevenge versus Kyosuke. Lower tier doesn't mean shit, though, when it comes to the matchup itself, says Synapse. Alright, well, you're right, Synapse. But let me say this, okay? As long as I'm ranting here. I think that there are many games out there where matchups are much more important to consider than a tier. I'm not talking about character matchups, to be clear here, right? But I also think that when people make that argument that matchups matter more than a quote-unquote like a linear tier list, they need to also consider that because matchups are significant, that does not mean that a character cannot be overpowered or that a character cannot be linearly stronger than another character in many situations. Again, not in all situations. And I think it's worth pointing out that in a game like Third Strike especially, I think that, you know, although matchups are really significant as they are in all fighting games, I also think that there are characters in this game that are so strong that they could be argued to be stronger in a linear fashion compared to other characters in the game. I don't think it's not a coincidence. So maybe when someone says, you know, well, matchups, you know, they're more important than tiers. It's worth reminding people that, you know, characters like Chun, you know, they have a lot of 8-2s, a lot of 7-3s, and very few, you know, less than that. And almost none that are, you know, not in their favor. So, yeah, of course matchups are significant. But I think we can't stop looking at, you know, characters as being strong or weak for that reason. We still have to look at characters that are strong and weak.
Now, find a new rival.
This game, more than many others I've played, is player versus tiers, says KD. Players better than tiers. Yes, of course. And even at a high level, right?
Now.
Like, we're not talking about just like, oh yeah, you know, if you're fighting a day 1 Chun player, and you know, you're playing as a really strong Necro, you know, you can beat them. And we're talking like, you know, you guys would literally both be playing for years and still see a bottom tier beat a top tier. Kicks his heel body most Chuns with Q. Now, even at a high level of play, we're gonna see, you know, the player skill is more significant than the tier, you know, the strength that's being played by the opposing team. But I also think, you know, I don't think Katie wouldn't argue that means strictly that you know, that's always the case, or that, you know, tiers, you know, character being strong is not important at a high level play either. It's just that, you know, it's not, there are some, of course, you know, there are games where you have, you know, really, really broken high tiers, and you can still, you know, a very new player will still get beaten by a low tier if the other guy's, you know, strong in the game. But Third Strike, you know, that gap is much, you know, broader in terms of how far you can get in this game with a low tier. And then, in, you know, some cases, some notable cases, like Kuroda, you know, you can have a low tier, you know, or like YSB and players like that, that will be very, very, very hard to beat and will win consistently at a high level of play against other strong players. If you notice top level Urians now, then you don't see many mid-screen unblockable setups as Kyo, huh? Because most know how to escape, so they have saved for the corners as Kyo. Interesting. So Darien takes over Threevenge too. Darien's unstoppable, and he's on a fucking roll. He's on a roll. Up next we have Young Swipes. Lots of WiFiKai infighting here. Can we get Kyosuke versus Young Swipes? Tiers equals excuses, says Katie. Huh? The game is what it is. It's still up to the players to do what it takes to win, says Katie. Huh? Tiers are set based on consistency, IMO, says Kyo. What's up, Mr. Part 2? Welcome aboard. You getting some games? I saw you were on Twitter earlier saying you were down to get some games tonight. But not sure if that offer is still up in the air. If it is, by all means, jump in the queue. I'll give you a little boost if you want. Keep it between you and me. I'll put you a little higher in the queue than you think. The problem with tier lists is that people look at it but don't know how it applies to Super Snoopa, huh? I mean, that's true. Let's go, Mr. Part 2. I'll put you like in the middle of the queue. It doesn't matter that Chun's a top tier if you don't do the top tier things, says Super Snoopa. That's true. To me, it's really about how much you can parry, says Spectre. The more you can parry, the more you'll win. I know it's not that, but it kind of is that. To me, parry is game knowledge, says Spectre. Yeah, I can agree with that. Here goes says, Twitch will not save my goddamn dark mode settings, huh? They keep switching you back to bright mode? I'm not surprised to hear that. Twitch has really bizarre ways of saving its data. I think it saves it in cookies. Have your cookies turned on? Like, I think if you use a different browser, or you're in private mode, it won't save that information. It doesn't save to your account for some reason. Like, if you sign in, it doesn't save your settings to that account. It saves it to the browser.
Are you ready? Go!
Cross pairing is not important. I mean, it's a pretty hot take, Goss. Even from a guy like me who's, you know, I hate parries. I'm not a lover of parries. I love parries mechanic. I'm glad it's in the game. It's not, I think it's not for parries. This game would be much more stale and the defense would be much less rewarding. But I also think that, you know, I find it very frustrating mechanic, parries. That being said, even then, I understand that parries are really strong in this game. Cookies are turned on, but I had to clear my cookies a few days ago, says Matt.
Find a new rival.
What if that was the reason?
I got to be prepared for battle.
Please play Chun differently, so I have a better chance to win, says Shooter Jones. Add Twitch into the exceptions to or allowed rules, says Nanowatts. If you take the best Chun player versus the best 12 player, then I'll bet my bank account that Chun will win more first attempts, says Jeff. Yeah. I think that's another reason why, you know, we talked about all the players in here like Kyo and KD and those that are long-time, you know, 3S obsessives will appreciate by now that part of Third Strike's competitive scene comes from running very short sets for, you know, competitive play. Like, you know, we're talking like first to ones in tournament as a way to make the game's mechanics shine better, as a way for lower tiers to have a better shot because they tend to be more explosive or more tricky. It's a way to make players in general play more carefully and more observantly and have to be able to adapt faster. So you have less time to get data. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree, Kyo. Her tools are just that strong. I agree that tiers are excuses. I think that it's science. It's a measured quantity. Not about excuses. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad excuse. I think that, you know, you got a game where you have one character that's really, really strong, one's really, really weak, and see the strong one win more often. And like Katie says, it's up to the losing player to do what it takes to win. In some cases, it means changing characters. Good games to Envy finally knocks Kyosuke down. Up next is Neon versus Envy. It's gonna be a good set, I think. Can we get Neon versus Envy first to 2? Kids, everybody here, tiers won't apply yet. I think that there are tier lists for... I think that you could extrapolate a tier list for... Chuulak made a video about that. You could extrapolate a tier list for any level of play. I'm not sure it's a super hot take, Cryo. That's a take I've heard many times. I think it's not really that hot of a take. Yeah, it's not controversial. I think that many would agree that, you know, again, tier lists, they're constructed by high-level tournament wins, or tournament wins in general. Right? And because they're structured based on who is winning in tournaments, of course, it's based around the highest level of play. And I think that, you know, you can have many, it's evident that there are many characters in many fighting games, Third Strike included, that, you know, doing their strongest things are hard. They're hard to do. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice, a lot of time, a lot of training, a lot of patience. And so it's not as though, not only a beginner, but even someone that... Oh yeah, again, Cryo, yeah, I agree. So Cryo says here, rating characters based on how applicable their tools are affects all skills IMO. That's true, but again, that's not how these tier lists are constructed. Right, again, you could extrapolate, hypothetically, you could say, here's a Fightcade tier list. Here's a tier list for, you know, the Michigan locals, the Michigan regionals. Here's a tier list for this community, right? But when we're talking about tier lists, typically we're talking about tier lists that demonstrate they're based on number of wins per character at a high level of play. And so, of course, by that same, you know, by that method, we're going to find characters that might even be kind of weak at low levels of play, right? I think in Third Strike, you know, maybe not as much. And when I say weak, I mean like they're maybe still pretty decent. But I think that, you know, I want to, you know, challenge what Katie said about, you know, a tier list not really like the top tiers, not really like having a lot of like a lot of get up and go at lower levels of play. I think the Third Strike is a game where, again, although the tier list itself was constructed to demonstrate, you know, high levels of play, I think Third Strike is kind of game where, you know, there are characters that are harder to beat than others at a low level of play or intermediate level of play, and in many cases those are the same characters that are high or top tiers in Third Strike. You know, I think that it would be unfair to say that, you know, despite Chun not being able to do all of her Chun things, and of course, you know, she's nowhere near as dangerous in the hands of this or that person on Fightcade than she is in the hands of a real master, I don't think that means that, you know, that the playing field could be considered even.
Fighters ready.
She's still got some pretty incredible tools that anybody can make use of. But I want to stress to Cryo in the chat that that's true, but that's not considered when making, you know, real tier lists. I never cared about the tier lists. I used to like that Makoto punches people in the balls and is super explosive, super people. I think the only way to get an accurate tier list is to go purely results-based with a sequestered sample size of major tournaments only, says Patrick. I think that if you're worried about tiers, you're focused on the wrong aspects, says KD. I don't know. You can argue that, KD. I'm inclined to disagree. Let's do Young Swipes versus Kikkuhime, says AudreyApples. I think that understanding your character's limitations and your opponent's, you know, strengths is key to you know, getting stronger in a game like Third Strike. Young Swipes here versus Kikkuhime. And I think that, you know, appreciating which characters in the game are strong and why they're strong, I think that, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure how to exactly word this argument. I can't co-sign the notion that looking at a game's tier list is not significant in a game like Third Strike, even pretty early on. You should know matchups, Katie. You should know matchups. I think that in 3S, you have strong characters and you have weak characters. I think that a lot of characters that are strong at a high level are also strong at a low level. I think that overcoming that upward hill, that upward, you know, that overcoming that you know, that uphill battle, that handicap for weaker characters is something that's tough. I think that, you know, characters have an advantage based on how strong or weak they are. I think that, you know, the character you pick at the start, it gives you an advantage or disadvantage, right, in the game. All characters are annoying to fight. I said Spectre, huh? I just think it's helpful to keep the note in mind that some characters will fuck you very quickly and some not so quick as Cryo. That's true. But, you know, again, I'm not sure, you know. Look at a character like Hugo, for instance, right? He's a character that'll kill you fast. He's not a high tier. He's not what you think of as being a strong character. He'll beat you fast. Same with Alex. You know, I can perfect somebody fucking, you know, in less than 10 seconds if they don't block. If I push them to the corner and I just, you know, get jumping fierce, they're stunned. That's it. Furious flash up into power bomb. Because when I think Hugo's strong. I'll be honest, Hugo's just not as strong as others, says KD.
You win. Now, find a new rival.
But he's really good, says KD.
I got to prepare for battle. It might promote a healthier outlook to write up tiers based on how hard a character has to work to get favorable results and simply how good is each character. Or just kind of, well, I mean, it might be. Again, tier lists, we're talking about a very controversial, you know, metric in the FGC. And I think that the established wisdom is that tier lists, they're oftentimes misinterpreted. What they mean is misinterpreted. Or you can focus on getting good and say, fuck the tier lists. Huh? That's something I've heard from KD a lot. This notion of, don't worry about this, just get good. As though getting good doesn't incorporate worrying about a whole variety of things. And maybe different things for each player. Don't worry about frame data, just worry about getting good. Getting good is not something you can just do magically. And people, you know, have a lot of things to keep in mind as a part of getting good. You can't, it's kind of hard to, you can't really dismiss, you can't really dismiss, like a school of thought or a method and say that, you know, they should just not do that and instead just get good. That's the classic argument. That's a classical argument. Just get good, scrub. Queegee ran BRT last night. He grand finals with SA3, huh? It's not dismissing tiers, it's addressing how concerned you should be with them, says KD. Again, I think people get good in a variety of different ways. If you got good without needing to consider tiers, then that's cool. I think the tiers can be very educational to break down and look at and keep in mind. Okay, so we got Young Swipes here taking Kikkuhime. That's AudreyApples 2-0. Up next is Chulak. Can Chulak overcome Young Swipes? This is an interesting matchup. It's very hard for Hugo, but all he needs is a couple good hits, and he can definitely take on somebody like Yang, who's got a very small health bar. For example, if you view your character as being low tier, when you lose to a top tier, are you taking fault for that loss, or are you allowing that to be your excuse? Well, it depends on the person. Because if it's your excuse, you're allowed to hold you're allowing it to hold you back, says KD. Yeah, it's very metaphysical argument. All your losses, because if all your losses are on you, it means it's up to you to learn what it takes to overcome. That's true, KD. That's a good attitude. But I'm not sure that it's necessarily, you know, that's an attitude you could have as a way to, you know, to be more motivated. But I don't think it necessarily always would reflect reality. I'm sorry, I forgot to add Jose to the queue. I'm a dumbass. Well, can we get Jose up next? Are you down for that, Jose? Fight winner of this? Yeah, I'm waiting. Well, I got the picture.
I definitely think that Katie's very right. Let's go, Mr. Part 2. You're gonna fight the winner here. Katie's totally right. That, you know, there's two different ways. If you look at a loss as I lost because this character is really strong to me, instead of looking at what you could have done differently, then it's going to inhibit your growth.
Are you ready? Go.
But I don't think that for that reason you can say that, you know, being concerned with tiers is something that, you know, or overly concerned with tiers could, you know, theoretically, you know, objectively be a weakness. Because being concerned with tiers doesn't necessarily always mean using it as an excuse. I agree. Yeah, if you use it when you lose to somebody and you go, oh, well, that guy's a higher tier than me, he's a very strong character. You know, if he was playing somebody else, I would have won.
Now.
Instead of looking at your game critically, then yeah, for sure it's going to hold you back. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily synonymous with, you know, taking tiers very seriously at any level of play and then saying, well, you know, when I fight this character, they're a stronger character. I have to overcome them, you know, using, tools that are going to put me at disadvantage or otherwise, you know, be more risky. You know, I'm not going to have the same advantages they have. Good. I believe Q can be the strongest. Someone just got to figure him out, says Shiva Jones. If you've learned all the ins and outs of your character in the matchup, something that takes years and is very rare in the US, how can you not focus on what you're doing wrong? Says Katie. You can. You can focus on doing it. You can also split your focus. You have more than one focus. You know, people got to work on a lot of things in Third Strike. Whether it be execution or decision making or, you know, maybe considering a character switch or, you know, character matchups. A lot of things you have to focus on to get strong in the game. It's going to differ from person to person, what they focus on the most and what gives them the most mileage. Not devoting your focus to simply improving, that is distracting. Well, my point, like I just said earlier, Katie, I'm not going to argue this any further, that focusing on tiers can be a way to improve this game. Depending on how you go about it. I think there's a lot of ways. Improvement is not a linear thing. There's many different paths you can take to get stronger. And, you know, at different phases of your life, you might find this or that more interesting. Some phases of your life might find this more interesting, other times you might find that more interesting. But either way, you're getting stronger. Just focus on whatever, you know, you enjoy and helps you level up in the game. Yeah, that can be a variety of things, I think, including, you know, breaking down tiers and looking at the game theoretically. Let's just pick a top tier, dude. So the winner of this set's going to fight Mr. Part 2. I'm sorry about that, Jose, for forgetting to put you in the queue. I'll pick Makoto until she's no longer in the game, says Super Snoop. Yeah, can they remove her? Is that something that's going to happen one day? Because if that's true, then that'll be after my birthday. Here we go. Just like I said, oh my, a little bit too far there. I feel like people put way too much into tiers and not nearly enough on what they could/should be doing to improve. You could theoretically do both, but I think for newer players, hearing tier talk is only discouraging or detrimental. Which is why I just tell people, don't worry about it for now. Plenty of other things to learn. Oh my. We got a shot here, guys, for game 3.
Final round. Go for it.
I think that by having fun in the game, you definitely improve your chances of getting good one day. I think that some players don't have fun. I don't really have much fun when I play most of the time in Third Strike. But I'm very competitive. And I look at Third Strike as an intellectual exercise. It's something to learn and to demonstrate and to try to, like, basically, whenever I play a match, look at like an experiment and say, you know, if I do this, is this going to work? And that's interesting. I wouldn't necessarily call it quote-unquote fun. I find it very, very stressful sometimes and very frustrating. Here we go. Young Swipe versus Mr. Part 2. That being said, I think that when you have fun in a fighting game, it makes it easier to play it for longer. And the longer you play, the longer you survive, the more likely you are to get good one day. So I think that finding fun in the game is super, super important. Like, it's so important, right? I think that if you play a top tier, you're not having fun, you're going to probably not get as good with that character just because you're probably going to get bored before you can get good. Let me put Chulak versus Mr. Part 2 here. I'm sorry, this is Young Swipes of Mr. Part 2. I fucked up again. Young Swipes, Mr. Part 2. Let me put Chulak on the bottom here.
Winner fights Dan Ainsley, aka Senior Ainsley, aka Daniel. I think we're talking about like looking at the the character list and saying, when a newbie says, I want to play third strike, can I play Q? Your reaction is sort of conflicted, right? Because you're like, well, on the one hand, if you're not going to play 3S, if you can't play Q, if you saw someone play Q and your thought is Q looks fun, now we're going to do Mr. Part 2 versus Young Swipes, please. Thank you for the reminder. Dang, I'm sorry. Mr. Part 2 versus Young Swipes, please. Someone asked, should I play... yeah, Jose, can you please challenge WiFiKai Young Swipes? And likewise, Young Swipes, please challenge Mr. Part 2. Let's not, say, invite me. Let's not say, I'll sit here waiting while you, come to me first. Let's just send mutual challenges, please. I need to put that in the title or something, or make the bot say it once in a while. That drives me nuts. So it's like, if you're gonna not enjoy Third Strike because you're not playing the character you want to play, then play the one you want to play. Right? Like, again, if you're not having fun playing, then that doesn't do anybody any good. Got Makoto super sneaky. I want to play a longer set, says Chulak against Envy, huh? So we got a lot of following for the follows, guys. I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of them because I was busy ranting. Where's my my mouse here? Thank you to FR4NKOF, Fran KOF, for the follow there. Thank you to Moonsalt. Thank you to Rhea Hype. Thank you for the raid banking pancakes.
Prepare to strike now.
Grips. I think that whatever you try and do in Third Strike, you should strive to come to a better understanding of the game. Right, whether you're looking at tiers the wrong way, or looking at combos the wrong way, or looking at all kinds of situations the wrong way, it's gonna affect your growth. It's important to try to, whenever you try to approach something new in this game, or any game I assume, you gotta try to come at it with an open mind and try to appreciate its significance. When new players ask about playing 12, I tell them they will have a lot more fun with other characters, says Chulak. And again, that's not necessarily true, depending on what they look for in the game, you know what I mean? That's why I mentioned it's always conflicting. As a streamer of Third Strike, I'm sure a lot of you guys that play Thirst a lot and stream it a lot. No, you have people come to your chat and say, I'm new to the game, who should I play? And you're like, well, probably Ken. He's a character that's, very good to learn the game with. He's strong at a low level and a high level. But more importantly than that, he's a character that kind of teaches you the game as you play him. I think that characters like Q, Hugo, 12, Sean,
Ready? Go.
A lot of characters, the wins you get early on and the losses you take early on, they're not going to necessarily help you understand the game as it's played. As it's really played. They're not quite as educational, because their weaknesses make them kind of force them to play in ways that are sort of, a little bit different than most characters. The things it takes to succeed with certain characters can sometimes be different than with other characters. And so if you play a character, that's really weak early on, you're going to have issues comprehending certain concepts. You're not going to see that same reward for this or that other characters do that might help them get a better understanding of, fundamentals. And likewise, you're going to lose a lot more potentially. It's going to be kind of hard in your spirit. Do they have this into event mode? How did Winner change characters? Huh? They didn't be able to, roughly. You might have misinterpreted. I believe on Fightcade you cannot change characters on Win. Maybe you misappreciate what you saw. Wow, what a dash up and grab! What a dash up and grab in the middle of fucking Mantis Slash. This man slashed once. Crouching short into Mantis Slash. He didn't Rekka at all. He didn't follow it up. And Jose just dashed up and grabbed him.
You win.
Okay. Up next we have Dank Ainsley versus Young Swipes. This is not unusual on this channel here to see young swipes, aka Envy, kind of run the lobby for a while. He is sitting up, sitting pretty there. Who's going to be the one that knocks him down? Dan Ainsley? KD Alpha? Can we get Dan Ainsley or Dank Ainsley versus WiFiKai Young Swipes? Senior Part 2. Got him. What's up, got him? Can be dashing the Spectre. Can do be dashing. He's a pretty good dash. Shotos in general have pretty good dashes. Not as far as other characters do, but very quick. I saw him coming to this part 2, but then I didn't. I only have ever in my life seen somebody dash up and grab Yang on a read/reaction, a read action of it only being, you know, a certain number of hits, like one hit, let's say.
Now.
And I've been known to press buttons in the middle of his Mantis Slash, but I think he's going to stop slashing. But to dash up and grab, yeah, Ken's got a pretty fast dash. Okay, gets based on the Zen pull. Oh, he missed his combo there. Okay, Dank in the corner here. Youngster's looking quite comfortable. Yang loves the corner.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That's one win there. Oh, nice punish there. Watch that fucking metallic sphere. His diagonal one is very, very slow. Dash up grab, be that techless, Jose. I'm a dash up grab apologist, you guys know me. Especially if you have a strong connection to your opponent. It's hella strong on Fightcade. It is Spectre, but I mean, in all seriousness, those fucking playing online, the dash is way stronger than it is offline. Yeah, dash up is a part of footsies, whether you're dash up grabbing, dash up blocking, you know, dashing up button press, dash up shoryu. That's definitely part of the game. And, you know, on CPS3 at any level. But it's kind of not fair to say that, you know, that necessarily always, you know, reflects itself one-to-one on Fightcade or on the online experience.
Now.
It's really strong, I'm saying. It's really, really strong. Dash up grab on Fightcade. I love dash up grab. I think it's so important for Alex as a character. I think that it's very hard to say I'm not going to dash up grab because I'm playing on Fightcade. It's not constructive dash up grab. You know, as long as I can react to my opponent's dash up grab, as long as, you know, I feel like, you know, the connection's good enough that it's reasonable to react, if not punish, then I feel less guilty with dash up grabbing. I think that's so important to Alex's, you know, nooch. I think that he has to basically be able to scare you in a situation where he can get that dash up. Oh shit. But it's not the same as it is offline. Shadow crouching short, jab, dash, short, dash up, grab is also unblockable, so it's spread to it. I don't make the rules. It's very hard to deal with. Very, very hard to deal with. Especially online. Dash dash as a Spectre, the full screen dash dash grab, that's the Kikkuhime. There we go. How the connection against West Coast players is docked, huh? Typically pretty bad. I prefer when I'm fighting off stream, I don't fight anybody that has more than 70 ping to me. And I've been really grateful to fight some players that fucking will body me, to have, like, you know, like fucking 15 ping and shit from Canada. It's been highly educational for me lately. I feel like I'm actually, like, playing the game. That said, I prefer to fight people that have really good connections to me. I don't really fuck with, like, if I see a few, like, rollbacks, I already get salty. It doesn't take a whole lot for me. Okay, can we get Young Swipe versus KD? Here we go. Now this is not the WiFiKai infighting in this case, because KD is not a member of WiFiKai. Winner fights Vencabot. He's a member of the Jazzy Circuit. Oh, I got you. You can't be in both. No member of Jazzy can be in a third strike terrorist group, like WiFiKai. Definitely one of the off since Threevenge. I had some good games. I'm gonna just do some labbing for the rest of the night. Says Dank. Good games, Daniel. Dank.
Now.
Good luck with your training. Maybe a sponge from the huge, says Dank. You will be expunged, my friend. You'll be expunged. Worry not about that. In due time. Katie with the Urian here. Interesting that Urian can sweep from that distance. He's got a really long sweep. It's not too slow either. I mean, it's slower than most sweeps in the game, but not so slow that it doesn't justify its long, long length. Headbutt. Wow, good blocks from Katie there, and good spacing from WiFiKai young swipes. Even though Katie was, you know, not falling for the fucking, you know, for the trickery there. But young swipes has spacing that I would have fallen for it. I mean, those are definitely some well-spaced light buttons. So that KD kind of, if he'd pressed the button there, he would have ate shit. Get a $100 donation in the name of WiFiKai, calling us terrorists. Shake my head, Threevenge, huh? But I'm not saying that I'm too good to be supported by terrorists, Threevenge. You didn't quote me on that. Because they contain multitudes, huh? I didn't say that you were terrorists, by the way, WiFiKai. I'm saying that WiFiKai could be considered a third strike terrorist group. I'm not saying everybody in it is a terrorist. What's up, Nick Cage? Yes, Milt Gross. I'd be happy to put you in the queue, dude. I'm sorry, I thought that Sea King was Milt Gross. I have such a terrible memory. You guys both join the channel at the same time. This happens every week, Nick Cage. I always confuse you and Sea King. Sea King's name is Sea King on Fight Tape. What's up, Beastie Boy? Thank you for your support, Beastie Boy, of this channel.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the street fighter. Prepare for the battle. Are you ready? Go!
Oh, sick combo. I love when Urian combos with his tackle. I think it's sort of like a lost art. Oh, it's okay, Beastie Boy. It's okay. You don't gotta be a terrorist. It'd be nice if mine matches Nick Cage, but I've had this one since Justin TV. Nick Cage. Can't change it now. Keep the legacy alive, Nick Cage. That should have been grabbed. Very well spaced ages for that. Holy shit. Sick punish. That was godlike. Good patience from KD again. He likes to block against Yang. Oh my. No combo though with the ages. I'm not surprised by that spacing. It's not terrorist organization yet, says Cambridge. Yet, question mark.
Are you ready? Go!
You don't rush it. Okay, you don't rush it. Not until we're funded. I'll get your WiFiKai merch. Help us out. If you guys want to plug the WiFiKai merch, I'd definitely be happy if you guys did that in the chat. Wouldn't hold against you guys. It's awesome merch. Join WiFiKai, guys. Thank you for the $5 from the Taliban. Thank you to the Taliban for the $5. I appreciate that. Today, before the stream started, guys, I got some $1 tacos, 5 of them, and a $5 burrito. I ate way too much food. It was delicious. But I'm mad sleepy now. Let's go, young swipes.
Final round. Go!
Okay, so Katie went with the torpedo punch there as a read for the him trying to dive kick. I knew it was gonna come. Maki was waiting for it. Yeah, I feel like I got the itis, Beastie Boy. There's some students, Scott, exactly. We changed on-demand retailers, working on getting it going, Venka. Just did some new at-home prints using a gold variant. Nice, Camigen, nice. There's no link right now. I hope Katie sticks with Urian against me. Because I fought this Urian the other day, and it was so fucking frustrating, dude. It was so fucking frustrating. I fucking hate Urian. After being Katie, winner fights teaklegend. We have to remove, it's Dan we're removing here. We're removing Dan. Leave Katie for the challenge. There was a link, but it'll be back up soon, yeah. The link is temporarily down while you change retailers.
Welcome to the world.
I hate Urian so much. I'm gonna go with Necro on the run back. What's up, Weatherman?
Well, I got the picture. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Really. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, sir.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, nice punish. Oh, no. Nice spacing. Oh no! Got lucky there.
You win. Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the well of the street by the Threevenge. Yeah, I'm prepared for battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
Ow! Ooh. Ooh! Too slow. What we got? Ooh, my! Just kind of get the dash and grab there. I was trying to wait for my EX slash elbow, I thought. Wasted bar there.
Final round. Now.
Good block. Oh! Oh, nice! Oh. I really space himself so I can't get a slash elbow. The light one. Oh!
You win.
Should be more patient.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome.
I was gonna get the punish there, but too close. Maybe a little further out to get that sweep. I like how he spaced himself so I couldn't get my light kick slash elbow anymore.
Now.
That ain't tragic, dude. That was a fucking good game. That's what you want to see. I'll be more careful next time I go for that punish. It's not safe. And let me crack. I'm not sure I can get that. Think for the sub Chulak.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice. Oh, that was pretty risky. No charge. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh no! I missed my EX. Good games. Ooh.
You win.
Okay, can we get KD versus teaklegend up next? KD versus teaklegend up next. Winner fights Threevenge. Neon's get removed from the queue. Good games, Neon. Indeed, Grizzly. Yeah, very good game. 8 months of US already, huh? Third strike weekly. Been that way now for more than 3 years, guys. Next is add me. Thank you for the reminder, Milt Gross. Let me put you here right in front of Mr. Part 2. Milt Gross. Here we go. KD versus Teak.
Yeah, well, I got the picture.
I wonder how long our queue is now.
Enter the heat battle. Go for it.
Oh, he didn't get the punish there on the fireball. That fireball's really unsafe. Played some games on the side and officially warmed up. Let's fucking ride. Let's go, Chulak. Hugo gang. I think you're riding solo in Hugo games tonight, Chulak, so far.
Are you ready?
We normally have quite a few Hugo players come by the stream. Raw EX Hayate, start of the round. It's not safe. Missed a punish though. That will punish though, with Tatsumaki. Uh-oh. Ooh, woke up with a crouching jab. Okay, empty jump into Demon. Got big damage off that. I think that T could have blocked that, but T is not blocking in general. Raw Hayate is about sending a message if you extra Kikkuhime, huh? It's pretty good. I mean, it's very hard to beat Raw EX. It costs meter as a round starter, but it is safe on block. What's up, Joel? Welcome aboard. I have not played Valheim yet. No, Weatherman. Should I play Valheim? I heard it's pretty good. Lots of guys are enjoying it, it sounds like, including our Lion. We've been playing it, I guess. Interesting round start trade there. Yeah, we're seeing Teak really just not willing to block. And Kuma's a very strong character against people that don't block. It's a total time sponge. What do you think about that, Weatherman? Is it a time sponge? You think that they could have made it more, concise? Could it be equally fun if it wasn't as spongy? But depending on what Rapper says, it's the fake online Akuma. Is it real? And are there players out there? Well, let me answer that by saying one thing first, Chulak. Online play and offline play, it's not quite the same game. But you have to also keep in mind there's a difference between tech that works only online, that was hilarious, and tech that works only against weak players. You know what I mean? Because yeah, people that play online are oftentimes not the strongest. Just demographically speaking, most of the strongest players in the game, don't typically play online as much or as their main focus. Can we get Threevenge versus KD here? That was amazing, KD.
I makes me wonder what the priority is of taunts. I mean, they're heavy, but it's both heavies as the taunt, right? So would taunts have heavy priority? I say that for this reason, Chulak. Oh, you want to get in, Fran? Let's fucking go. What's your handle? What's your handle on Fightcade? So the quote-unquote fake online Akuma, same as here, Fran. Okay. Let's put you right here after Milt Gross. Oh, he's doing something to say. Okay, let's just wait then. Fran KOF. So where is Threevenge's set? It's like Neon's getting some games too here with Almaz. The name sounds familiar. Who's Almaz? Is that the main character from Phantom Brave? Let's see here. You know what we can do? Why don't we play? I want to do KD versus Kyosuke. But we'll put Threevenge up next. KD versus Kyosuke, please. Thank you, Rough Stuff. Good games, man. My pleasure to have you here. Played a variety of characters, Rough Stuff. You played a variety of characters. So, basically, let me say this about online Akuma. I don't think there's anything Akuma can do online that you can't deal with. It's a little bit harder to punish some things online with Akuma, but it's all manageable. Yeah, I'm in Michigan here, Frank, so you're in Florida. I shouldn't be that bad of a connection, at least to me. We gotta knock KD off the top first. So KD is right now the resident, resident senpai. That's an online Kenchipe, yeah, that's true too, Dad. When I talk about online Akuma, I'm talking about Akumas that will oftentimes heavy kick without, with impunity, or heavy kick Tatsumaki, as though it were safe. But, yeah, it's probably more fair to look at it as, instead of looking at it as like an online Akuma, more like just sort of like a intermediate level Akuma. Or, maybe an Abare Akuma. Getting back to C's Threevenge, getting back to C. The flow charts are too long. Yeah, I think a lot of Akuma's players, a lot of players online in general, or at locals. That's why I kind of make it. So basically, I've had the pleasure of fighting in a lot of 3S tournaments. Not as many as some players. What I've seen is that when you play Third Strike at a local, there's a scene that does not have a strong 3S community, right? You're gonna see a lot of players that have misconceptions about the game. Some will play very aggressively. Some will just not have their spacing down yet. They're new players, or they're intermediate levels at best, right? So, you're gonna see a lot of players offline play, similarly, or maybe even less respectfully than players that play online. Depending on the scene you're in, depending on how strong your scene is for Third Strike. So, yeah, the online, fake Akuma, it's a play style that represents, Abare. They're being overly aggressive. They're overreaching. They have no respect for, how unsafe a lot of things they're doing actually are. And part of that's because of the online experience. But the other part of it is just that players are oftentimes kind of inexperienced with dealing with that kind of gameplay. The same thing could happen to anybody offline, depending on how experienced they are at punishing Akuma. It's more a matter of where players are at in the game than whether they're online or offline. I think in this case, that's why I make the argument. But I do think that a lot of things online are pretty crazy compared to offline. But I also think that we're talking about quote unquote online Akuma. We're talking about more like a intermediate level Akuma player who probably plays the same way offline and probably have just as much success. Just because it's not really so much like the Akuma. It's more like how you fight against them. Is that why I have a hard time pairing the die pick? I hope it is, says Joel. That could be a reason, yeah. Pairing die pick is harder online. For a variety of reasons. One is that you have, let's say 3 less frames to react, which sounds like not a lot of time, but actually you'd be surprised at how much time that is. Oh, sick fucking corner, EX Fireball. The other part of it is that it's hard to react to jumps online because you don't get to see them bend their knees when you have rollback netcode. And if you don't have rollback netcode, then the game's pace will stutter. The game will slow down and speed up, which makes things hard to parry. Now we have Threevenge versus KD Alpha. Who's not in the queue wants to get in, guys? Did I remove somebody on accident? We have KD Alpha, Threevenge, WiFi, Kikkuhime, WiFiKai, a Chulak, Milt Gross, Fran KOF, Mr. Part 2, WiFiKai, Young Swipes, Vencabot, and Kyosuke. I think that the hardest thing about parrying dive kicks online is not the latency. And if you're on rollback, it's not necessarily the frame rate differences or the frame timing. I think the hardest thing about it is that when you have a lot of ping with somebody, you don't see them leave the ground when they jump. And a lot of dive kick characters will dive kick very early to the jump animation, you know, on the way up or at the peak of their jump. And so it's kind of hard to see it coming if you can't see them bend their knees and actually lift into the air. If you guys aren't familiar with the way that rollback netcode works, basically you lose frames at the beginning of any input. So if I press up to jump, and we're on a, you know, let's say a ping of, you know, 160 ms or whatever, then you're not going to see my characters like leave the ground. You're going to see me go from a neutral state to being in midair. And reacting to that with a parry for a dive kick makes it pretty difficult. It's kind of hard to prepare yourself for the dive kick, like to react to it when you don't even know your opponent's actually in the air already. Denjin dash up throw is so good, says Jose. I am, how they say, untechable. Denjin and dash up throw, so good. I thought you meant Denjin into dash up grab. I was like, why'd you want to do that? Maybe because they're almost at stun when you Denjin them and you dash up grab to get the remaining stun. Uh-oh. Okay, rush down. I think 12 is one of those characters that gets a pretty big buff online. Not that he's really good, but that his playstyle is well suited to online play. Oh no, wrong DP. Need that jab DP. Oh! Whoa! That was sick! That was fucking sick!
Prepare to strike.
I thought Brendan had that. Okay, nice punish. The tentacles hit behind him. Oh no, that's definitely Threevenge's bad habit there. Just let the uppercut rip. I think that a 12, because 12 is kind of like a rushdown kind of a character. He's not like really good at it compared to a character like Yun or Ibuki or Yang. But he attacks very fast and he comes at you really quick in the air. And when you have a lot of rollback, it's kind of hard to deal with. What's up, Locust? Sorry for blowing up your mentions, Locust, on Facebook. Oh no.
You win. Now.
I'm glad, Locust, I'm glad.
Welcome to the World of the Street Fighter 3.
So Fran lives in Kikkuhime? It's a really romantic tiny place.
Yeah.
The town of lovers. Kikkuhime. Like a Chulak. The fucking back-facing tentacles.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay, that's a Puri. Nice. I find it really crazy when 12 players can use his standing fierce as a fucking anti-air. That one. It's so strong with an anti-air, but it's got a kind of long startup. It kind of reminds me of like Alex's towards fierce or his crouching fierce even. Somewhere between those two in terms of startup. It's kind of like a read. You gotta put out the read, but if you can get that read, it's hella damage and it shuts down a lot of jumps. Whoa! That was sick! Hit him 4 times in the air. Oh my god. Yeah, it makes sense. Beep.
Can we get WiFi Kikkuhime versus KD Alpha? Winner fights Chulak. Chunky Tattoo Jiffy. Hit 4 times. Nika's online. Fighting the Ghost of Denges. That's EXO. KD Alpha versus WiFiKai Kikkuhime. This is a game I sometimes like to play on this killer dude Vencabot's channel, says Locust, huh? Are you down to play tonight, Locust? Are you on Fightcade? I'll put you into queue. Gibcram's online, aka Big Mork. Looks all night. Let's let her rip, dude. Let me put Locust right here after Jose. I think Apples is away. Then let's do Chulak. Then can I fight Chulak, Katie? What do you mean she's away like on Fightcade? Let's go, Locust. There's no hurry, dude. No hurry. I don't know, Locust. You're a fucking celebrity around here, man. You get that fucking... Like, not responding, I got you. Yeah, go ahead and challenge Chulak then, please, Katie. We can save Apples for next. Apples got next. Here we go. Oh, Chulak's got 2 U's this time. That's what I like. I prefer W Chulak, personally. KD don't even want none of this, is slow, because, I mean... You ain't kidding, dude. KD. Notorious Ducker. Those DPs are leaking again, says Threevenge. I couldn't figure out what to do with 12 and Brain Go Monkey. Yeah, I think that it makes sense to DP 12. I honestly think that fighting 12, it means a lot of DPs. But it's more DPs in the nooch. It's more like jab DPs, you know, whenever you see him jump from anywhere. Because he has terrible punishes. He has terrible, terrible punishes. But when he blocks here, you know... Oh, that was so fucking far! I hope that Chulak doesn't get 720 on KD while Locust is here.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, when they block your, you know, your strong, fierce target combo, and then DPing there is kind of rough. Big damage. Oh my god! If Chulak had got Rip Harry fucking 360 on this channel, I would have had to fucking clip that and put on my refrigerator. 12 damage makes the risk reward wonky compared to other matchups. Yeah, for sure. That's why he's ass. Oh, that was sick. That was fucking dope. The shadows hit him even after he got poked out of his fucking... How did that... Ow. Someone clip that, please?
Find a new rival. Welcome to the Lorde of Tiers.
He got crouching medium punched out of his uppercut. And then Chulak got hit by the shadows of Sayenbu. Did the shadows finish the DP motion? I thought the roll didn't do any damage. How weird looking. The problem I'm just trying to watch for. Stopping at the target combo with Threevenge, yeah. I think 12's advantage, you know, 12 is a weak character. I think that he's got pretty good rushdown options, again, especially online. Can Yang's SA3 become unblockable in Hugo, or only hard to blockable? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not going to ask Nick Cage. Kami says unblockable on Hugo. Oh, sick. I wonder how low to the ground Yang's roll is. I wonder if we can get underneath Alex's crouching MP. Probably not. Because you know that Yun, his shoulder, goes underneath Alex's crouching medium punch, which is insane to me. It's insane. It's unblockable versus most of the big bodies as NV. Okay. I thought that it was truly unblockable against the entire cast sometimes with a certain set of players. I'm wrong. Please add a channel. Thank you, Locust, for that clip. That must be Yang's role getting beat by Hugo's crouching knee punch and then still hitting Hugo somehow with the Seienbu Phantoms. Like, does Seienbu always have a hitbox? Maybe Seienbu, like, maybe the entire body's hitbox on Seienbu. So let's get Apples in now that she's back. Winner of this fight's Milt Gross. We get WiFiKai Kikkuhime versus KD Alpha. Winner of this fight's Milt Gross. Versus everybody, it's not a true unblockable. It's more of a safe mix-up with SA3. Oh. I did not know that. Yeah, I wonder, Locust. I wonder how that works. I'll have to watch that footage after the stream's over. Maybe even during the stream. I'll just watch it during the stream. I think that you can't frame by frame on Twitter, though, on Twitch. You can on YouTube. I have to watch it in slow-mo and pause on Twitch. How many guys we got in the queue? I know Hugo can eat an unblockable from Seienbu, says Locust.
Into the heat of battle. Go
RX. Wow! What a call out from Apples there. I mean, it is Alex. He does like to jump. Gribs. Parrying the gribs. Oh, it's not safe. A little bit of punch. It's about as good as Alex can get. I wish that Alex's crouching fear started faster, but if it did, it'd be pretty strong. But I mean, he's a pretty weak character anyway. I'd like to see the Apple punch that whiff sweep, but it's kind of hard, of course. Raw super. Got Kitty trying to jump. It's going to be a punish, though. There we go. There's stun. He wanted 720 there. But he missed it. He was jumping like a kill. He made it for it, though, with a little corner juggle. Sweps. Back fierce. I'm kind of trying to use that more neutral myself, even though it's just kind of more like a experiment. Oh, where's Apples? Oh, there she is. I'm surprised that one is a sweep. Apples Vanker, shut the fuck up! Oh no. Was that all part of the mind game? No, he missed Hyper Bomb spot. He missed it, then he landed and did it again.
You win.
Okay, here we go. Second game.
Now.
So Katie's stuck with Alex now. Well, Apples played Chun. Three Assault runs through all of our veins, Chulak. That's true. It's too bad that frame data site has all Young's Canadian normals frame by frame, but not Seienbu, huh? Alright. Guess that's not as much demand for it, right, Locust? Gribs. Going for the heavy power bomb. Combinations. Now, Apples could have timed that grab to be unparryable, or untechable. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm wrong about that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk shit. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if you can grab someone's trip card frame and have it be untechable. I know that you can't jump out of certain timings. I'm not sure if that's true of tech as well. I was thinking about jumping, not teching. Okay, so get the low profile there. Whoa! Okay, dash up into Hyper Bomb. Good jump out there from Apples. Didn't commit to a button. See Katie kind of spamming the crouching MK there. I think it's a kind of underappreciated tool for Alex. It doesn't cancel. It's kind of slow for what it is, but it is one of his only lows. And Alex does get a lot of... Once you open up the standing fierce by hitting them low enough, it's very rewarding. So although it doesn't do like a lot of reward on its own, it's still worth it to hit them with the crouching medium kick just so they know that you're going low and getting damage from it. Up next we have Milt Gross versus KD. What's up, Tonebox? KD versus Milt Gross. Thoughts on a tournament? I'm feeling on Discord, huh? Well, how many guys we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we can get 5 more guys to join, I'll run a tournament, guys. I would love that. But who's playing tonight? We have 11 guys. Can we get 16 for a tournament, guys? It's a pleasure having you, Tonebox. Neon said I'll play, huh? Okay, okay. That's 12 then. Elena mains just can't catch a break. Feels better than Semi Pebbles, huh? Elena is such a fucking cool character, man. She's so sick. Plus, she got a booty.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I'm not going to be up for that late, so I don't know if I'm in this Chulak. Okay, that makes sense, Chulak. I understand that. Wonder where Sea King went. Nice air parry. There's already a fucking 6 set. Gribs. I'm going to a tournament one day IRL, and as soon as I hear Venka talking behind me, I will walk out. Apples, come on. Come on. You won't even say hi before you leave? Locust is here. I'm dyslexic and stoned. I'm not a good mix. Okay, nice punish there from Milt Gross. Oh my god! What? Got bad news for you, Apples. Your entire group of people will be yelling, screaming, and slamming buttons this game again. I'll get parry. Dash and grab instead of going for a punish there, which makes sense. I know I say it makes sense, but it's got my brain working. Right? So we saw KD there. He got a parry. Instead of pressing a button, he dashed up grab. And I'll tell you why he did that. Because if he had pressed a button, there's a very good chance that Milt Gross would have parried him right back. Right? That spacing and that timing. So because Milt Gross was very likely to be blocking or parrying, KD, instead of hitting a button after his parry, he dashed up and grabbed. Oh, because he's on for tournament, huh? Beep, beep, beep. Okay, he's got a shot here. Ops used a bar on the EX fireball there. Wow, sick! No mix-up, though. He's got bar for more, though. Oh, no punish on the Tatsumaki. That could have been it. Okay, not a lot that Oro can do when he blocks a sweep. He really can't do shit. That's one of his weaknesses as a character. That's punish. Oh, what a fucking dash up block on KD. What a dash up block. That's so smart. That's so much. Oh my god! Fucking third strike, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a sick end to that game. I think that we were all hoping that would happen, right? We were all hoping that would happen. We saw the fucking fireball go over his shoulder, and for, what, a whole, like, 60 frames, we were all thinking, I hope that Ryu gets pushed back into that. And it actually happened. Wow. Oh, sick! The toward medium punch stopped the dash up? The emoji's so good, yeah. The Japanese were right. Oro is top tier. Okay, so KD really has Milt Gross locked down in his corner right now. Oh, there's a punish! Okay, Chansu. Let's see what KD does here. Oh, okay, he almost got it. Oh, the drops! Can't be dropping those. Not against K-Dalpha. This set's so sick.
Into the heat of battle.
Gotta run it back, so gotta run back the ramp. Punish that. Okay, a little punish. Not sure how much more we can get from that spacing. Can't get a launch. That's interesting to think about. What does Oro do? It's okay. Oh, see, probably could have got that even a little bit quicker. And you really can't do shit against the block sweep. Anti-air with the jab, I love that. No DP from KD. Okay, caught the dash up there with crouching short. Okay, that's gonna give enough time to get that to come out. Oh, wow, he ate up that much of the fireball? I guess the dungeon has so many hits in it, huh? Wow, sick Tatsumaki! That was sick, he topped it over him. The cancel. Look at the movement! Whoa, the air grab! You almost never see that! What a reaction from Milt Gross! Here's the dungeon! Oh, here we go, this is it. Ooh. Thanks for the sub, Herb. Welcome aboard, man. It's time for Prime. Did we get like a sound effect? Where's our sound effect for that? Where's that doodly 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 doo? Uh-oh. He didn't get his combo there. I think he hit him a little bit too high, question mark. Here's a parry on the dungeon. Caught him trying to dash up too.
Ooh, a little forward. Very close range for a little forward, but it worked. Oh, interesting way to punish the fireball. Got a little bit of a chicken leg there. Looked like 1-1 though. It's gonna be hard for Milt to come back. Got plenty of bar though. If you got the unblockable, you could have them going. But no such luck. What's up, Rocky? Fucking Rock Stage, aka Rock Mountie.
Now,
AKA Mexico City Third Strike. 1-1.
prepare for battle. Yeah, well, I got the picture. Fighters ready. Engage.
He was too hyped to Chulak. It sounds like it happened, but I was too distracted. Okay, dash up and sweeps. Only appeared that once. That was weird. Okay, too slow to put the punish there. Oh wow, that's a standing strong. That's a punish. That was sick. Ooh, Oro so sick. Freaking two-dimensional footsies. Okay, ooh, respected. Kitty respected that time. Didn't hit a button or dash up. I think he could have launched that. Parries! Oh, too far for the grab. Went for the car grab too. That's the punish on the Tatsumaki. ESDP, you gotta do that sometimes. Make your opponent respect it. Dash up, dash up, grab. That was sick. Dash up, crouching short, crouching jab, dash up. I think he was close up with the crouching jab to make him block proximity guard. So if you guys aren't familiar with the proximity guard, basically it makes you, it's a mechanic in this game where your opponent can no longer walk backward at certain spacings when your opponent presses a button. So basically, as you guys know, if I press a button and your character's in range and you're holding back, they will block it. What you guys might not appreciate, you guys aren't like ST players and shit, is that, is that when you are blocking, of course, you can't walk back. It's a way that you can make your opponent get stuck in place. And the game will actually... Nobody breathe. No! Oh, man. Good fucking games. Good fucking games. That was set of the night. That was set of the night. So basically, of course, Kimmy's familiar with this. Tells us do it again. To run it back? We should run it back. We gotta move on here. To Fran KOF. Come and get Fran KOF to fight. I haven't had the pleasure of fighting Fran before. As long as you're on wire, Fran should be okay. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But yeah, we don't fight Wi-Fi here. But if you're on wired up, let's get this Fran versus KD Alpha set going, please. Dan... I think I'm the only guy in the world. I think it makes me kind of weird. But I hate getting caught in Oro unblockables. I know, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I know most people love it, but me, I can't stand it. So seeing Oro drop the unblockable, you know, I can't be mad at that. But again, KD is a really strong player. And so if it's always hype when, you know, we have like a underdog story come out on top. So I was cheering for Oro there, even though KD's my homie. But I'd love to see somebody knock off top of the lobby. I was like, what, you don't like Dank off one close MP? I guess it's just me. It's understandable. I guess it's just me. Yeah, on the one hand, you know, I wanted to see Milt be the one that would take KD off top of the lobby. On the other hand, can't be mad at Oro dropping that fucking block. That's just fucking bullshit. KD's going with Elena here. So we've never seen Fran play before. Sabuki looking pretty scary. I like Katie's playing Elena, and I love watching Elena fight. For more than one reason. Okay, nice pressure. The car grab is so sick. I love car grabs in general. And hers is so sick. But it's really fucking annoying when you're getting caught by it. I saw it was a message on 3S Junkie today, right? Someone was like, man, I hate getting caught by that fucking car grab. It's so goddamn annoying. Okay, ESTP. Ooh, underneath, wow. She's a shorty. Interesting, wow, that was cool. Did she dash cancel that fucking punch? What did it look like? Oh, sick. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was sick! Oh, a drop! Might still have this. I love this game. I love this game.
Final round. Go for it.
She can man dash. I didn't know she could do that to him. That's why I'm a dummy. I never played a Buki before, and I think after all this time playing this game, I would know by now that her command dash could be a cancel. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, dash and grab. Regular DP. Oh, combo with the meaty kunai. Oh my god.
You win.
That's it.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the street fighter 3. Yeah, I'm aware.
It's insane chip, Sammy. That's really insane chip. And what a super. So she put they put Ibuki into a Marvel game, huh?
Are you ready?
She kind of plays like that with her. She has like a launch. She's like launch combos, where she jumps after you into the air. Is she the only character that's like that way? Or you get a launch and she can jump after them and get combos? No, I guess you could say Chun has that, right? With SA2. But she's probably the only one on neutral jump for sure, right? She can launch you straight up and combo you. Katie's been very respectful here, saving his bar instead of going for some kind of EX nonsense for chip. That's what they have Asians in Mexico, huh?
Go.
I believe it. Ooh, gross. Oh, sick punish. Whoa! My god, both very good dashes. That's good. A bit too far, missed the car grab there. UOH beat her command dash up. Oh my fucking god.
You win.
Tonebox, what is this
Find a
nooch?
new rival. Welcome.
What even is nooch anymore? Is nooch when you dash at point blank range in super? Because that looked like a nooch to me.
Engage.
Oh, that was sick. That hit really far. Jumping roundhouse. Okay. Oh, he hit a punish. Should him into a newt, says Locust. We're talking about the nooch Locust. Not a fucking garden variety newt. Blocking a neutral on fight cage, this Cammy? Get the shit out of here. He's trying to fucking tech the throw.
Prepare to strike. Now.
He's trying to tech the grab. Dashed up and got supered. You know, it's gonna be Katie dashed up and supered. That's pretty good damage. Isn't it weird how her SA1 doesn't really do that much more damage on hit than it does on block? Like, really not that much at all, right? If she weighs more than a duck, then she's a witch. These are both definitely witches. Oh, Mr. Kara! I think he got the Kara, but it's still too far. What it looked like. Good blocks. Go for the parry there. Anti-air! Oh, it beats that? What? I thought that was invincible. Oh no, could have punished that. Oh, punished that! Wow, but wait, that super's not invincible?
You win.
I guess not all the way until it hits, huh? Good games of Fran. Up next is Jose versus Fran. Where we at? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys still in the queue. We got Neon down to fight as well in the tournament. Who's playing? Jose says skip me, huh? Okay, I'm going to put Jose down past Locust. Can we get Fran versus Locust up next? Fran versus Locust. Good game, Fran. That was fucking sick. Let's go Spife, promoting look at friends in Twitch chat, at Locust. Locust like, here I am. Guys, go ahead and send challenges to each other. Just send a challenge, both of you guys, to the other person. And whoever accepts first is the winner. First to two, Locust, first to twos, what we're doing here. I want to fucking fight Fran, dude. I want to fight Fran in a set. Good games, Chulak. Chuck's hitting the sack. We'll lab and come back next week. Good stuff, Chulak. Have a good rest, man. Good luck with your labbing. I haven't seen Locust Kinnan forever.
Locust said he is quite stoned at the moment. Let's see if it improves his game or it makes it as a more of a help or hindrance. Okay, Tatsumaki across the screen. Still got a little punish there from Fran. Good awareness. That's not safe for that spacing. She could have got swept. Or hit with low forward. Or swept. Add me to the queue, or I can wait if you're doing a bracket. I'll be online about 20. Good stuff, Herb. I'll add you to the queue. I'll be happy to have you in the bracket as well. We're trying to get, what, now with you here we need, what, 3 more guys. 3 more guys for a tournament. Tell your friends. Tell them to get their asses over here. Once we get 16 guys, I'll run it.
Prepare to strike.
Quite happily. I wonder where Rick is. Oh, that guy. I love having him in these fucking online tournaments. I fucking love Rick in these tournaments. He's so sick. Okay. Quite respectful pressure here for an Ibuki. Oh my god, sick.
Final round. Go.
She has a small health bar, though. I blinked, and apparently she lost the first round. I'm really surprised by that. Shout out to the Locust. Seems like Fran's gonna be a hard one to kill. Oh my god! And that makes sense, right? That's an anti-Ibuki tech. When she's doing her fucking target combos and shit. Hit it with that fucking uppercut. You know, he says, you can't pressure me for free, right? You can't pressure me for free. I'm fucking Ken. Oh no! Lately you wanted to dash up shorts confirm. Or dash up, but he grabbed, but he missed the punches.
Find a new rival.
I got you, Jose. Jose's not down to do the tournament, huh? So it means we need 4 more guys for tournament then.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Where's Goss? Is he busy grinding spin ball? Says, nah, I'm gonna get some sleep soon. Good idea, Jose. Sleep is so sick. Good movement. Uh-oh. Ooh! Hope I get to fight Fran.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, wow! Dashed up and saw the whip punish. Got the launch on reaction. Okay, that's not safe. No punish there from Locust. Okay, one for the unblockable, the meaty kunai combo again. It's that unblockable. It's not even overhead, is it, or is it? Whoa, dash out of the corner. Raw super didn't quite work out for him. That's 2. Good game, Locust. So up next is Jose. You want to fight at least one more Jose? Or should I skip to Wi-Fi Young Swipes? Jose, I'll play. I'll run it. So yeah, Mr. Part 2 versus Fran. Fran KO. I'm not sure this is the Fran. If I had to guess, I'd say probably not. But this is a Fran. But Fran's a pretty uncommon name. Get the Ibuki mirror? Let's fucking go. Fran K. Well, maybe it's Frank, right? Frank KOF. Or maybe Frank of, like Frank of Florida. Only one player wins that, huh? You know when that happens? During Chun-Li's Super Freeze.
Into the heat of battle. Go for
Here we go. I love Jose's Ibuki color. Ooh, no punish there. A little bit too slow. That's not safe. Oh, that's not safe either. No punish. Use the time to move though. Nice pressure after the parried kunai. Oh, sick! Hit her high. I love how Ibuki can hit that anti-air from so high right over her head. Oh, they're looking quite confident here. I'll just ketchup mustard.
Prepare to strike. Now.
The ultimate showdown: ketchup versus mustard. He's appearing to launch. Combinations, mix-ups. Oh! What a read! Not sure if we can punish that. Maybe with EX backbreaker or neckbreaker. Will that punish that? Because Alex's EX slash can punish that. Jose.
You win.
Oh my god.
Now,
I wonder how Jose knows his matchup. He looks quite confident here. What Oogie's Jose fight?
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, caught her dash up there. Get some pressure. Good awareness. Oh, it's not safe. It's a big punish. Yeah, it really seems like what Jose is getting a lot of mileage from here, especially, is really getting some sweet punishes. He's really just saying, Fran, you gotta play a little more respectfully, because I blocked this, I backdash out of that, and you're open for 10,000 frames. Sick poke. Okay, Fran might have a shot at this. Jose says I can do that too. Might have missed the X there. It's not a combo, just pressure. Whoa! What a Rida! What the fuck? Rida is blockable. Right? You can block Rida, I think, right? It's one of those blockables throws. What's up, Nijinsky? These damn parries, oh my god. It really is. It's that game. Okay, nice. Dash out. Oh, dash up, just launch. Oh, punish that. This is sick. Life is good, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, gross. Shenanigans. Super sick set. Super, super sick. Up next, we've got WiFiKai Young Swipes versus Jose, Mr. Part 2. Good games, Fran. Wow. For your first time on the stream, you're looking really, really clean. I look forward to fighting you at some point. Redabuki playing with their feet, says Apples, huh? Don't tease me up. Oh, I don't want to watch this. So yeah, Mr. Part 2 versus WiFiKai Young Swipes, please. It's a pleasure, friends. It's a pleasure having you here. Hopefully see you again. Done for tournament tonight, Fran? I really try to get this tournament going, guys, but I don't think I want to run it unless I have 16 players. We could just run, I guess, less than 16. But where's the fun in that? The time now is midnight. Maybe we should, guys. If you have friends that play, guys, let them know we're doing a tournament here on Fightcade. But I guess what I'm going to do here is, why don't we run through the queue one more time. And then I will, well, as we're doing that, we'll try to get some more guys to sign up for the tournament. Once it's over, we'll get a tourney going real quick. A really late night tournament. What's up, Jim Bean? Let's go, Fran. Happy to have you. Glad that those posts are getting their job done. In case I'm down for the tourney. Here's what I'll do, guys. We'll go through the queue one more time. I might even reduce it first to ones after this set. And then we will get a tournament going, no matter who we've got, whether it's 5 guys or 30 guys. Yeah, Fran's from Florida, Synapse. Or Frank. Fran or Frank? Frank of Florida.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay. Kissimmee. Most romantic sounding city I've ever heard. There's a song about that, right? Katie knows it. What's that song they wrote about Kiss Me, Florida? Something about kiss me under the moonlit starlight or whatever. Out on the moonlit floor. I think that was about that city. Okay, it's one for Young Swipes. Kiss me mucho. Is that how it went, Tonebox? I am Synapse is a proud Nebraskan. He really is, yeah. He's a Nebraskan.
Go for it.
Kiss me on the green, green grass. Ooh. Ooh, no punish there on the whiffed Zenpo. No, I'm sorry, that's a whiffed regular grab. Like on Zenpo, he goes, like falls over. Okay, Young Sweat's doing pretty strong right now. Larry Nebraska has a good scene for third strike, huh? They got some strong threat players there. Compared to other scenes in the country, of course, that's a good scene. But I don't think they have like an arcade. I'm not sure how often they get together and play either. But you've got Synapse, you've got Grimlock, you've got Eat, you've got David Q. I'm not sure if they play at a venue. I think they mostly just kind of play at the crib, which is perfectly fine. I'm not sure how often they do it. Sounds like everybody's cool. Cool, guys. Let's see if Jose can survive here.
Go for it.
Got 1 round to do it. Oh, I love that combo. Seems like, nah, never. That's true. That's true. Doesn't really matter now. Ooh, it's 2 hits. Okay. Yo, Yang's walk speed so fucking fast. Here we go, guys. 1-1. He survived after all. Oh, yeah, Big Red Dog. You're right, Doc. Yeah. I'm not sure if he plays those guys, though. I have to ask Synapse.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of
There's a lot of love for Big Red Dog in Nebraska. Personally,
prepare to strike. Now.
I'm not especially impressed. Is it just me, or is the target combo into super? It does like no damage less than 2 throws to Spectre. Really? I don't know. I never really noticed. I don't really see it that much. I don't really see Yang use a lot of target combos in general, outside of his aerial one. Here we go. Yo, Jose's a fucking comeback. So he's getting into the swing. Might have been too much in the Ibuki mindset.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay, grips. Whoa. Okay. This could be it. Got the corner. Here's the grab. This young spike's chance. Oh no. Here we go. That's 2 for Jose. Now I get to fight Jose. If he's still awake, that is. Vencabot, Mr. Part 2. We'll come back from Jose there. I should organize this by letter. Okay. What am I thinking against in this matchup? I'm thinking Gribs. When I fight Jose, it's usually I'm thinking Gribs.
Prepare for battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this one. Well, I got this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Makoto?
Well, I got the picture.
I say, what, Makoto? We got that?
Are you ready? Go.
Oh, shit! Oh, no, where's my stomp? Does that let me dash? Whoa, that's not what I wanted, but okay. I got hypered up an accident when I landed. I fucking just went like, okay, well, I guess I'll grab.
Go for it.
Oh, nice. Once again, I'm trying to go for... Oh, nice. Coming dashing up again. I'm dashing too much. Throwing a lot of pokes out there.
Final round. Go.
I'm gonna try to get in this time. Not safe. Ooh, okay, you just have those. Off the ate anyway. Should have seen that coming. Okay, no dashing. No dashes allowed. Oh no! Ooh, nice.
You win.
Oof. People who long press max forward heavy kick are cool AF.
Welcome to the
I'm trying to picture which one that is in my head.
I got the battle. you ready? Go.
Oh shit. Ow. Oh no. Whew.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay, I should have just neutral jumped. Okay, I think she is going to be able to get out of this. Whoa. Last chance.
Final round. Go.
Oh, nice. Ow. Whenever I fight a Makoto that does her neutral grab, in my mind, I always think pause and then grab her. Or pause and hit a button. Because they always want to do this gimmick where they let go of the controller and let you like pass through them so they get a punish. So I never tried to like punish them right away. Because she actually has iframes. It's a bug in the game. After her neutral grab finishes, she's invincible for a little while. It has not Blue Wolf. You want to play in tournament, dude? Wow. Ow. Oh shit! Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. I can't believe the EX Slash didn't kill.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Uh-oh. Such a big risk. Oh my god. Oh! Oh!
Final round. Now.
Oh no, too early. No! Not like this. Oh no! Oh, I can play couldn't challenge there. Good games. Good games. I'm from Medium Punch.
I highly
Okay.
doubt it.
Let's knock Vencabot out. Up next is Kyosuke versus Jose.
I highly doubt it, dude.
Good games, Jose. I blocked the jumping roundhouse, but that's just tough, man. That's tough in that matchup. Her jumping buttons are quite strong against Alex. So can we get Kyosuke versus Jose here? I blocked it so high in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna hit Medium Punch, but didn't work. Okay. So let's do Kyosuke versus Jose here. Hey, welcome aboard, Blue. I'm sorry, let me double check the handle here.
That was, I was able to see no fly. I'm sorry, I missed your message there. I lost a message from this gentleman that wanted to come play with us here.
Now.
Blue Wolf. Any relation to Shadow Wolf? Blue Wolf 0? I know a Shadow Wolf 0. Spelled the same way. With a 0 instead of the O for the wolf. Yeah, basically once this queue is done, guys, I'm going to go on a very short break, get my water refilled, and then we're going to run a quick tournament here. We're probably going to run it, maybe first at 2, single a limb.
Are you ready?
Guys down for that?
Go.
We don't have too many guys. I think we're probably going to have less than 16 guys. Good stuff, Fran. Or Frank. That's not the creators of Blue Wolf, huh? No relation to Shadow Wolf 0. This is Blue Wolf 0. Let's go, Onagai! I was hoping you would be, dude. I was hoping you would be. So how many more guys we have left in the queue? Should I start doing this first to ones so we can get this queue through faster? Because it's already past midnight here. How about this, guys? Starting from this match onward, after this, we're going to do first to ones here in the queue until it's all cleaned out. Then we'll get the tournament going. This is our last first to 2 match in the queue. After this, guys, we're going to do a tournament, first to 2, single a limb. Katie's also in for this tournament. I heard there's a tournament of warriors from across dimensions. No, pretty much just one dimension in this case. Well, either way, I'm in. That's Katie Alpha. What's up, 8-bit? This is too popular, huh? You're too popular to play in the tournament tonight? A battle of wills, you say? With life and death on the line? No, pretty much just fight Kate honor in this case. Not really life or death. Not even really any money, honestly. Is it not true, then, that the loser must bear a curse for 100 years? Cold flesh. Food turns to dust in their mouth. Fucking fight kid. I take the fight kid very seriously again. Maybe from Outworld participants as Beastie Boy? Not to my knowledge. Some of these guys I don't know that well. I don't know Milt Gross all that well. He could be from Outworld for all I know. Wow, what a deep parry. That was so weird looking. It almost looked like he was behind him. Ooh. Oh my god. Doing first to ones, guys. 2 games to Kyosuke and Jose, of course. Can we do first to 1, please? Jose versus Threevenge. Mr. Part 2 versus Threevenge. Can you guys please fight first to 1? We're going to shoot through the remainder of this queue here, guys. We're going to remove Fran as well. I think Fran said they're going to bed. Once we're done with this queue here, guys, once the queue is complete, I'm going to do a quick poll of who's playing. I'm going to fill out this bracket here. But no sooner than me coming back from my break. Oh, thank you for the plug, Milt Gross. Sharing the plug. Apples, let me have my turn. Where is Apples? Apples, you are waiting in the wings. Here we go. WiFiKai Threevenge versus Mr. Part 2. AKA Threevenge, AKA Third Venge. Is that an official snack? The Cobra Kai Cobra Cakes? Original cake bites? Anyone can join with them, man, as long as they're not on Wi-Fi. Rebecca! How have you been? Welcome aboard, guys. Guys, we're about to play a tournament here. Third Strike, Street Fighter 3. It's a fighting game back from the year 2000. Rebecca's community is a lot of Halo players. I'm not sure if they're much into Third Strike or Street Fighter in general. Welcome aboard, guys. If you want to, Jerry, I'd love it if you did. I saw you earlier on Fightcade. I thought your name was quite enjoyable. As long as you guys aren't on a wire, guys, you guys are in the U.S. or otherwise, have 2 bars with U.S. or better, then you're welcome to come play with us. I'm sorry, BMXer. It was a year off, 2001. I'm glad you're here, Rebecca. Welcome aboard. So what did you end up streaming, Rebecca? Last I saw you were holding a poll on your Twitter, guys, at twitter.com/ I think it's Rebecca Gaming. I'm sorry, 1999. I'm sorry, 1999. I said 2000. I've been playing too much fucking Tilt and Tumble, BMX here.
tilt and tumbles from 2000. Some say old as time itself on the geriatric Ryu. The Blue Wolves that I'm in too, huh? Little Nightmares won by 1%. I was surprised. So the first Little Nightmares? You gonna play the sequel next, Rebecca? Thanks for the sub, Rebecca. 18 months.
Alright, that's cool.
It's been a while. He's like, I'm very old, but I still love Third Strike. I think everybody that's plays Threevenge is really old. Let's see here. So, let's get Jose versus Chulak up next. It was the second one. Oh, it was the second one you were playing. Okay. Jose's like, yeah, I'm old. Can we get Chulak here versus Jose? I'm sorry, Chulak, he's hitting the sack, right? Let's get WiFiKai Kikkuhime versus Mr. Part 2. It's true. We're all old here. No, he's not old. Young Swipes, aka NVKL. I'll tell you how I know that. Because he plays Makoto, plays Yang. And those Rekkas are hard on your wrist, man. It's a gang, Mr. Part 2, yeah. Not the kind of gang that would necessarily go out and cause trouble. More like a organized crime syndicate where they kind of help the community. You know, they basically run protection rackets and fight off, lesser criminals. That sort of thing. It sucks having to pay them every week, but at the same time, they do a better job than the police do for protecting your local, grocer, your Third Strike grocer. That's about Rebecca. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Yeah, likewise, Rebecca. Have a good rest. Thanks for the raid. Always a pleasure to hear from you. Hopefully you're enjoying Little Nightmares. There are a lot of good things about it, that and the first game. But I'm surprised to hear you jump right to the second one. Maybe you played the first one off stream, huh? Maybe you're already familiar with the franchise.
I got the picture.
Gang, 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 dude. Yeah, exactly, Locust. You can't go to the police. You have WiFiKai that got your back.
Are you ready?
It's a gang that focuses mostly on custom sweatshirts, huh? And going horde on Fight Cage. Okay, so we got Kikkuhime here playing Elena. So this is AudreyApples. She's a Elena main who's been playing a lot of Chun-Li lately. She's been going so hard. I didn't know she really fucked with Elena that much anymore. Oh, my sick! 30's a new 20, says Doc, huh? 30's a new 20.
Prepare to strike.
And then because eyes were a terrorist organization, so who knows anymore since Threevenge. I'm just going based on what I found in the FBI database, Threevenge. I don't make the rules. 30's a new 500,000 is Locust, huh? Bro, I'm like level 8,000. That's a quick one for Jose there. We're doing first to ones, guys. Keep it moving. We were doing first to twos. I'd love to get more games, but instead let's get this tournament going. Can we get Milt Gross here versus Mr. Part 2? I think Jose said he's going to probably leave before the tournament starts, so this is probably fine for him to move things along faster and get some more rest tonight. If you guys want to get some sleep tonight, guys, and be rested for work tomorrow, I totally understand, but you're also scrubs, for the record. Just want to let you know how I feel. I want to disguise my feelings for you guys. I try to always be sincere on the stream here. But maybe you guys should be like, real Third Strike players and live in a basement and, quit your jobs and just, play Third Strike all the time. That's what I'm saying, Townbox. These duckers out here. Oh, I gotta work in the morning. I want to play in the tournament. I gotta rest and have a good breakfast and go into work feeling strong. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, you get your fucking sleep, guys, okay? Because sleep's important. It's good for you. But just to let you guys know, you gotta have my respect, all right? I only respect those that sacrifice their own physical health and well-being, their income, their families for Third Strike. What's up, Apex? Are they mentor requirements? No, not to play in the tournament. That's what I'm saying, PMXer. So I don't gotta work tomorrow. I work 4 10s, huh? I work 4 10s, 4 10-hour shifts instead of working 5 8s. Because man, fuck sleep. I'm told to leave my home. Get the fuck out of my house. People act like they can't call out from work. I'm saying, Beastie Boy Jr. That's like there's something, more important than playing Fight K2 Third Strike. Looks to sleep between matches. Just close your eyes briefly and wake up feeling refreshed. The fucking, what do they call it? The Ubermensch. Third Strike Ubermensch. Ooh, Fight K Ubermensch. Ooh, my god.
Oh, what? How? That was so clearly going to end up behind her. Yeah, Milt looking pretty scary. He's definitely going to be one of the harder guys to beat in our tournament. As a reminder, this is all skill levels welcome here. We have a whole splay, guys. A whole splay. A whole breadth. A whole spectrum. A whole menagerie of different players, different skill levels in the game. Oh, that was cool. We got some guys here who've been playing for 20 years. Others have been playing for 6 years and they're godlike anyway. Some guys have been playing for a few years like me who are, you know, okay-ish. Other guys are just starting the game for the first time tonight. If you guys are brand new to 3S here, come play with us. It's fun anyway. You might not win, but still a cool way to meet players and hang out and kind of experience what it's like to fight guys. So 8 says MD rusting hard. Oh, nice. I think Fight K2 is good for that. So Milt Gross advances. Good run, Jose, though. Wow. That was a hell of a run. So now, guys, we get to watch my favorite. KD versus Milt Gross. KD versus Milt Gross here. And Locust is going to be the last guy in our queue. Yeah, we'll play, Jose. We're doing first to ones, Locust. Once we get to you, we have one last first one after this next set here. Milt Gross versus KD Alpha. Then I'm going to go a very short break in my water refilled. I have no water left. I'm mad parched. I'm going to come back and run a tournament. We're going to do a tournament first to 2, single elim. All matches on stream if it takes us until fucking 4 in the morning. But we have no loser side to worry about. Is that so, Locust? Well, we can do that. We don't want to fight the last game in the queue. We don't want that honor. Here we go, guys. KD versus Milt Gross. Winner fights Locust, if he feels like it. Thank you, Jose. I'm just joking, dude. Get some sleep, man. That's true of all you guys. Sleep is mad important. There's always more third strike. It's fucking fight game. That's what's cool about it. You can play it all times of day and night. You don't gotta fucking sacrifice your sleep or your relationships or anything like that. Get some rest. Get some good food in your stomach. That way day at work tomorrow, man. Looks like let's get started. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be our last match in the queue here, guys. Yeah, I gotta get some games to you, Jose. It's a rare honor. That's one of the cool things about Fight K compared to other platforms I played on. There's so many players on here. I can play with all the homies. Taco Bell tomorrow? Ooh, like the way you think, Jose. Third strike gives my girlfriend and family to Locust. I wish, dude.
Go.
One time I asked her if it could be my girlfriend, and she was like, let's just stay friends. I don't want to sacrifice what we have right now. We get to hang out and there's no tension. I'm like, okay, well, let's be friends then. Can we be like exclusive friends? That fuck sometimes? Your GF slaps my shit on the regs of the tone box. Looking like it could be it right here. There we go. Good games, gentlemen. Guys, we're going to a very short break. Very short break here. We're going to come back with a little tournament. Something fun, something quick. It won't be too long, I hope. And we're going to have some fresh cups of delicious homegrown water. But before I actually go on my break, I just want to thank some guys. Guys, I've been streaming Third Strike here for more than 3 years. And it's because people help the channel out in ways that allow me to focus on this channel every single week. It's an honor and a pleasure. I'm going to name some names here real quick, guys. I'm going to go on a very short break and come back with some more Third Strike. Get a tournament going here. If you guys are down to play, that is. If you guys are not, then that's whatever. Thank you to our Black Knights on patreon.com/Vencabot, John Hernandez, KD Alpha, Remy, Sin Theory, and Salty Face. Thank you to our Fearless Howls on Patreon, Ash, Lethal Mazzara, AudreyApples, Chulak, Dixlicker, Hubie, Jordy, Hargreaves, Max, Michael Hinkle, Unix PN, Wade Local. Thank you to Brandon Williams, Foundmill, GK Live, Good Vibe City, Juna Anon, Keith Best, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Mum Blues, Regents Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Souptastic, The Shen 20 Botcher, and Toxic Vamp. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins, Karina D. Scott, Dank, Dapper Dons, Herb Birkin, I'm Joy Cruz, Kaiju Kinfin, and Lisa. Thank you to Zanzu, Big Nasty, Eve Off the Chill, and Cruz for being our top tier patrons here on Twitch, the Twitch subs. Thank you to the Amazon Prime subs that help out for free if they're Amazon Prime customers, and the gift subs, and the $5 sub. People like Ash Lethal, A Stuffy Muffin, AudreyApples, Balls Deep, Banking Pancakes, Spin Mighty Blue Abs, Brother, Nero FGC, Kemi Jun, Karina Dea, Chumpet, Chulak, CPU Threats, Dapper Dons, Decoy Mantis, Dick Sucker, Dirk Blurred, Exodus 3rd, Fat Shoe 17, Fight J Fight, First, Opus FA Brian X, Garbage Jungle Style, Goss, Herb Birkin, TP Beefy, Jetstream Justin, Cairo Vatica, KD Alpha, KG the Legend, Landwin Longlegs, Moist Fucking, Mossman FGC, Neon Riot 4, Nicholas Jones, Ice Templar, Praetor 51, QB 416, Quinnifer, Remy 057, Sin Theory, Stone Cold Ryan Meyer, Snaps, Threevenge, Triple M, Welfare, Give Brain 3S, Your Salty Face, Zach123, and Z Spectre Z. Guys, I will be right back with some more Third Strike action. Thank you so much, guys, for your support of this channel. We've been doing this game for a long, long time here, and I love it. I love doing it. Come by this Friday, guys, for some Kirby Tilt and Tumble, followed by Animorphs on Game Boy Color. If you guys are new here, we're a variety stream. We do Third Strike here every Tuesday. Bruise Day Tuesday. But other nights on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, we have all kinds of crazy content here. Tomb Raider, Japanese RPGs, Game Boy Color games. It's wild. But Tuesday here is Third Strike, guys.
That big man battle. Oh, fuck! Did you guys see the fucking crosswalk ass wipe? Oh, shit. Bruh. I had the right of way. Pedestrian.
Just see his English version of Jesus. Fucking Jesus Alpha. Okay, I'm gonna get my water and be right back, guys. Thank you for your patience.
Damn. Wow, what a fucking bait, man. I'm salty as fuck. You guys see that? Someone clip that salt, please. What the fuck? What a dirty fucking move.
The third strike, y'all, is Street Fighter 3.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Prepare to strike. Now.